Start planning your trip today at visitpageaz.com.
From kickoff to cash out, ESPN Bet has the tools you need to score more on game days. Bet smarter with stats at your fingertips. Get personalized parlays built just for you. And with your fantasy team synced right in the app, you can back your squad. Right now, new customers get $100 in bonus bets when you bet $10. Sign up with promo code USL to get started. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details. Offer not available in New York.
What if a quarterback completed 4 out of his 5 passes? Or a point guard hit 4 out of 5 shots from behind the arc? Well, now, when you're hiring, you can play at that level. Because 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter's technology hustles to find skilled people for your job. And you can invite your top picks to apply. Try ZipRecruiter for free today at ZipRecruiter.com/USL. That's ZipRecruiter.com/USL.
710 ESPN, your home for the 17-time world champion Lakers.
KSPN Los Angeles, a good karma brands radio station.
Previously on the Sedano and Kap morning show.
Oh, I thought the hire of Evan. He should have true box out action. All the years he pretended to be an athlete, come on.
Well, yeah, I mean, and think about Sedano. Think about that time that Sedano put that big tuchus of his right into me and pushed me all around.
Yeah,
you know,
I know how to use my tuchus.
Yeah, guy knows how to box out. Big butt. Yeah, and as somebody who was younger and who was looking out for Big Bro at the time.
But he was young. He wouldn't know not to get married.
Yeah, what the hell would I have known at 21 years old?
He was dropping Miami Heat everywhere.
But that's my point. Don't you see that if he would have said to me, hey, listen, I'm dropping Miami Heat. You should be dropping Miami Heat. Let's go drop Miami Heat together. You know, let's go be Crockett and Tubbs. You know what I mean?
The Sedano and Kap morning show is on the air.
It's shocking it took 3 days for me to break a pair of headphones. I have broken a pair of headphones minutes ago.
The biggest show in ESPN LA history.
Because it's Friday, you ain't got no job, and you ain't got nothing to do.
Give me a freaking break.
Friday, gotta get down on Friday.
How do you say his name? Asminger?
Asminger.
Thank you for letting me share in your aura.
Did you have me on your show to berate me? Is that what you're doing now?
Scott Kaplan, eat a fat one, bro.
The Sedano and Kap morning show on 710 ESPN.
The all-new ESPN LA app and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
We're bigger than U.S. Steel.
Right now.
Wow, that's crazy.
Well, you want to woo-woo?
Yeah. 7:02, good morning. Here we go. Feel Good Friday is on. The Sedano and Kap morning show. I think Trudell's going for a baseline for some reason.
Look at him go. Oh, look at him go. Hit that high note.
It's early.
You didn't know he had that kind of lung power, did you?
Pretty damn impressive.
That is impressive. Not as impressive as those Philadelphia Eagles. Last night, the kickoff of the football season. With thunder and rain and spitting. Trudell, can I spit on you today?
Well, here's the thing, Cappy. I'm actually pro spitting.
You are?
No.
I was about to say, man. Whoa. Maybe that's why you were up late.
Yeah.
You're a spitter, are you?
Well, hold on, Morales. Philly, you thought Philly was good last night? I mean, they weren't really very
I took
impressive.
them as my 5 to cover the 8.5, and they didn't. Right. So, of course, Sedano was not in our text thread all night. Then all of a sudden, as the game goes final,
he was texting me last night.
Well, he wasn't texting us.
Mm-hmm. Is that
then
true,
all
Cappy?
of a sudden, no,
Well,
I said no. I'm lying.
Why are you lying?
I mean, this ain't Thompson and Trudell, man.
I'm surprised.
Listen.
Why is he texting me but not you?
Dude, let me tell you something right now.
Because he's
you're lying,
backdooring us.
I will have
all night
Pablo
he was backdooring us.
I will have Pablo Torre do a full-blown investigation of everything that you're doing.
No.
Seriously. You don't want Pablo Torre up your you-know-what.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
All right, so anyway.
So Sedano did,
of course, text.
Yes,
as the
right.
game goes final,
right.
10 seconds later, Cowboys, and that was my 5 with the little check mark. And it really burned me up. And I said Jaylen Carter spitting and getting thrown out of the game with 6 seconds into the game should be an asterisk for me. Because they missed Jaylen Carter on defense.
I mean, you're right, because if he played, that probably would have been a little bit different. They would have covered.
There's no doubt.
They would have covered, I hope.
There's no. That's kind of. I mean, you do, Cappy. You get a little bit of the Super Bowl hangover. That happens to defending champions. So maybe that would have been a.
Offensively, they didn't play horribly. It's just nobody was expecting the Cowboys to play that well.
No, agreed. Yeah.
Well, no. Wait, hold on a second here.
I agree.
I took the Cowboys last night.
Are you really going to take credit? Like, I knew Brian Schottenheimer was going to be great.
Hey, Cappy, me, and Sedano all had the Cowboys, by the way.
Yeah, and by the way, listen, here's how sappy I am. In the pregame.
Sappy Cappy.
That's right. Sometimes I'm happy Cappy. In this case, I was sappy Cappy. I was watching the pregame, and when Tony Dungy is doing this interview with Brian Schottenheimer, did anybody see that? Was anybody watching
the one
before
where
the game?
He got teared up?
I was teared up.
Oh, you were teared up.
Oh, big time, because Marty Schottenheimer was probably the most influential NFL coach of my broadcast career. So Marty and I had gone way back, and we were very close. And so to have Brian Schottenheimer now, all these years later, where he has grinded it out for years as an assistant coach, as a position coach, as a coordinator, to finally get his opportunity, I was really stoked for him last night, and I thought the Cowboys were going to play much better than most people thought, because I think people assumed that once Micah Parsons was gone, everybody in Dallas would be like, well, we're going to suck, forget it, let's just pack our bags and go home. I thought Dallas was going to play a good game last night. That's why I picked him to cover. I didn't pick him to win.
You do get a little bit of the there's some you've heard some murmurs out there that Parsons wasn't the most popular guy in the locker room of the team. So therefore you get a little bit of a rallying around the flag effect. Like, hey, we're good too. It wasn't just Micah Parsons in the defense, and so everybody plays a little harder. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, everybody is kind of like celebrating. They're looking at their rings. So that could keep the spread down. But I'm still going to pivot back to Morales and think that if they had one of the best defensive players in the game crushing everything at the line, then the whole game goes a little bit easier for Philly.
I like that pivot back to me. Thank you.
Hey, nice pivot.
That was a good pivot.
Good pivot.
Morales, have
Very
you
nice.
ever made Cappy get teary-eyed like Schottenheimer
Actually,
did?
we had a private moment, and I'm going to say it on the air, earlier in the week, but I want to get to this sound in a second. But earlier in the week, we celebrated our first day on the air at Lazy Dog downstairs, much like you and I had dinner a few weeks ago when you were talking a lot of smack about Cappy behind his back. Nevertheless. And
Didn't
we
happen,
remembered
Cappy.
remembered the Lazy Dog dinner we had in January. And we didn't realize I was in the midst of heart failure at the moment. But he said to me, you seem like you're really bloated and putting on a lot of weight. The next day I was swollen.
Wait, he said that to you?
No, he did. As a friend, he said, are you okay? Like, I'm worried about you.
Okay, that's good.
The next day I woke up with swollen limbs. 2 weeks later I was in the hospital, and then I almost died and all
Linz,
that.
it did sound bad the way it kind of originally came out.
I
Like,
know-
hey, what's wrong with you, fatty?
Like I
You
know how you I know how you talk to yourself sometimes, Cappy, and I always try and tell you that you're too hard on yourself and you need to be nicer to the person that you see in the mirror. But, so I didn't know if you were talking to Christopher
But
that way.
my read on this is that basically Cappy saved Chris's life.
No, I mean, yes and no, but here's the thing. So
let's go with yes.
On
Let's go with
Tuesday
yes.
night at Lazy Dog, I said, remember that, it wasn't that many months ago. I was sitting there. We all thought I was dead, and now we just launched a morning show. And Cappy, the biggest shock.
He came back from the dead.
The biggest shock isn't that I came back from the dead. It's that you're somehow part of the morning show.
Well, it is quite impressive that I have survived this long to make it to 5+ years now here at ESPN LA. I know that is a shocking development. And for those that were playing on Prize Picks, will he go for more than 5 years at ESPN LA, or will he survive less than 5 years? For those of you that played the less, you guys lost. For those of you guys that played the more, we all won.
Yeah,
How about
spit
that?
on him. Spit on him, Cappy.
Yeah, we'll spit on you, Cappy, later.
Yeah.
Well, that's going to happen tonight at Angel Stadium. Nevertheless, okay, we're going to get to Dodgers-Pirates in just a few minutes. They get swept by the Pirates. Not good, Dave. Not good. Greg Bergman will tell us about that. Greg Bergman just got done with the Blue Review, so he'll talk about that in just a moment.
All
but let's,
fired up.
Let's hear the sound from last night when Jaylen Carter got thrown out just seconds after the game started.
35-yard line. Conduct. Defense number 98. Number 98's defense actions has disqualified him from the game.
Whoa.
15-yard penalty.
Whoa.
Automatic. First down.
So Jaylen Carter, the focus and the star for the Cowboys, for the Eagles on the front line, out for the game before snap. Here he goes. He walks there in front of Dak Prescott. Did he spit? Did he spit on him? I think he did. There you go. There you go. And the official was right there to throw the flag. Brian Neal, the umpire, who was keeping an eye on that confrontation. No idea, obviously, what was said, but Jaylen Carter out of this game before a snap. Chris, that's, first of all, I got no idea what he's thinking, and second, this is massive in terms of the game.
I got to tell you, he's the best player they have on their defense.
Right.
And about 80% of what we were going to talk about on this broadcast, because to beat the Philadelphia Eagles, you have to double team Jaylen Carter. If you don't get your offense started. Now you take off that one player on the defense that you had to focus your attention on. And it's almost like Micah Parsons now gone from the Cowboys. Same impact now with Jaylen Carter.
That's Tariq and Collinsworth on NBC last night on the call.
I was just blown away. And by the way, as we were showing the video on YouTube, for those of you guys that are listening on radio, Bergman had sent a note in our group chat that Dak had sort of initiated the spitting.
He did.
And
So
the fact is,
but you can't really see the Dak spit
Right.
as much, can you?
You
Right,
can.
no.
You absolutely can.
No, but not at the time. Like at the time of the
sure.
broadcast, none of us really knew that Dak had spit. But still, Dak is behind his offensive lineman when he essentially spits through them. And so then you guys haven't seen that?
Is that the first time you saw that, Trudeau?
That's the first time I saw the Dak
VAR.
spit.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Oh.
So Bergie, answer this for me. When did you see this? Because truth is when you sent the text, I'm like, what are you talking about? I don't even know what you're getting at here. And now that we've all seen the video, Dak is behind his offensive line. He spits between two offensive linemen. Then he and Carter go face to face, and that's when Carter spits on him. But it's the same old story. It's always the second guy.
Did he? Okay, Dak spit, and it sounds like Bergman has zaprudered this. It sounds like you've gone.
Burger.
I'll smell the burger.
Burger's fine.
Burger.
He will smell a burger for you.
Right.
And then he'll spit on it.
Yeah.
I mean,
You hungry, bro?
Is it
Hot
clear
Tua.
from that angle? You can't tell if that's does Dak just have some water and it kind of goes on the ground in front of Carter, or did he spit on him?
So, no, all I see is this angle that you're talking about right now. But, yes, it looks like Dak spits first. Now, how far it gets out, does it get past the lineman? Does it get towards Jaylen Carter? I don't know. But it does seem like he spits. He does spit, and then Carter goes up to him.
Here, this is what Dak said. He explained himself when they asked him what happened. This is what Dak said.
Okay.
I probably spit 1,000 times throughout the game. I mean, especially game day, maybe even in general, and something I guess I'm not proud of. But in that case, he was trolling, I guess you could say, trying to mess with Tyler Booker. I was just looking at him. I was right here by the two linemen, and guess I needed to spit, and I wasn't going to spit on my lineman, and I just spit ahead. But I would say he was back there where Jory was in that sense, and he asked, or he goes, "You trying to spit on me?" And at that point, I mean, I felt like he was insulting me. Like, I wouldn't spit on somebody. I'm damn sure not trying to spit on you. Like, we're about to play a game. I'm wondering why you're trying to mess with the rookie. And so when I stepped through, I actually say the words like, "What the hell would I, excuse me, but I'm probably even more colorful. What would I need to spit on you for?" And he just spit on me in that moment, and it was more of a surprise than anything. Refs obviously saw it through the flag. I was like, hell yeah, we get 15 yards to start the game off. Didn't realize he was getting ejected. Unfortunate that he did. Hell of a player. Changed our plan and our blocking scheme. As I've told you all right before the week, that we're going to protect against him. So helped in that manner. But I don't wish for anybody to get out of the game. I'm sure he probably regrets that to some extent. I'm pretty sure he knows I didn't try to spit on him or wasn't even aiming to spit on him. Something that's probably going to get a lot of coverage and a lot of attention that feel sorry for him in the sense of, I mean, I know how excited each and every one of us are, right, to kick off the season and the season opener, and hell of a player like that doesn't even get a chance in the first play. Yeah, unfortunate circumstances.
So here's the thing.
Yeah.
It didn't just change their plan. It also let Sedano win. And that's what I'm really annoyed about this morning.
I understand. Because I get why you're upset.
Of course.
Because,
you know Sedano. He had been waiting all night like, I got this text ready. While he's texting Pablo and while he's texting Trudell, backdooring us, he's waiting to go, Morales, choke on a fat one, bro.
Yeah, right. Well, the thing is, there's no human being on planet Earth, and I mean not one person. Nobody cares more about being right. And secondarily, nobody brags more about being right than our boy Sedano.
And his football prognostications. He thinks he's a pigskin prognosticator.
Oh, he sure does. He does indeed. Now, can I ask this question?
Well, if he didn't have so much power, right, in this business and certainly at this station, he could probably just move to Vegas and prognosticate football for a living. That's what I've heard.
He could be a proxy.
Yeah.
He could be a proxy.
That's what I've
Very
heard.
good, Greg Bergman.
A lot of prognostication.
Right, and a lot of P's there. So wait, so listen, this is new information, I think. I think a lot of people are waking up this morning and they all saw the Jaylen Carter spit and they were all disgusted by it. And I think that a lot of people would say, you know what, that's the kind of guy that just let down his team so badly, even though the Eagles wound up winning the game, that in certain coaches might be like, cut him. Like get rid of him. But the problem is that the player, the kid, is so good.
But who's going to cut him?
Nobody. That's my point. That's exactly my point, that nobody's going to cut him. You know, like if he were playing for Bill Belichick and he weren't a top-level talent, he was just a random dude, you cut that guy.
We all starting on Thursday Night Football for game one.
I understand. My point is that you can't cut him.
But, Cappy, let's say it's a practice squad guy, okay? Even he's not going to be in the game that early. But if practice squad, maybe I guess there's a chance if you do something that boneheaded. But you're not cutting like a 7th-round pick or something like that. Even,
No, I disagree. No,
really?
Let's just say
you're cutting a 7th-rounder that you think could be a part of the team because he spit once.
Not because he spit once.
Did he spit on him?
It was because not only did he spit on him, and he got kicked out of the game.
Yeah,
and it was an unbelievably selfish thing to do. But time out, because I want to make sure I'm clear on what I'm saying.
Okay.
This kid is too good of a player. So what Nick Sirianni will have to do is he'll have to bring him into his office and go, bro, listen, you got to learn to control your emotions, and you got to think about this is bigger than just you as an individual. You can't be doing stupid crap like this because it puts the rest of us in a bad spot. So they're going to have to use this and teach this kid. He ain't going anywhere. I'm saying, though, but, hey, Chris, you watched the Eagles or the Cowboys documentary, right?
Yes.
You remember the story about, and they never mentioned the kid's name. Not one time did they mention his name.
But he was a rookie in the last week of the season.
And they fumbled twice, and Jimmy Johnson was like, that's it, cut him, get him out of here. What I'm saying
is Jaylen Carter.
Right, he's not the 53rd man on the roster to the third-string DB.
Guys, I'm not saying you're cutting him. You're not listening to what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that he really did something unbelievably selfish. But, time out here for a second, I think this is new information. Most people are waking up this morning and didn't even realize the Dak Prescott part of it. And Dak tries to play like, I was the victim, I got spit on. But if you really go back and look at that video, he's spitting between his two guys, and he's got a big smile
on him.
Got a big smile on his face, almost as if Dak is taunting or instigating.
Well, so why wouldn't Dak? He got it what he wanted. He got him thrown out of the game.
Right.
And by the way, he's going to be suspended the next game.
So I don't think he's going to be.
Oh, I think he's absolutely going to be.
I'm with Greg. He'll get fined
by
a bunch.
who?
They're not going to suspend him.
Who suspends
because
him?
Because
the NFL.
Roger.
Because this came out that Dak was spitting and he walked up to him and then spit back, they're going to look and be like, okay, there was a reason that you were going into it. I know it's not okay. They'll fine him, but I don't think they suspend him just because of the Dak.
And he basically
so does Dak
missed the whole
get
game.
fined for spitting too then?
But he said he didn't spit on him, and he didn't.
He did not.
He didn't.
Did he spit on him?
He actually spit. Jaylen Carter actually spit on his chest.
Well, this makes me think of the number one, unless there's one you guys can think of that's more than this, but the number one kind of completely lose your head, lose your emotions. Zinedine Zidane in the 2006 World Cup final.
Wait,
one more time.
You're going to have to start over. Not one of us know what you're talking about.
I mean, it's 7:17. We got like 3 A stories, and you go with that.
Yeah, okay, wait. One Love IE gets it.
This okay? You've ever heard the name Zinedine Zidane?
I know this. The headbutt.
Okay.
Benevolent.
Yeah. So he headbutted Marco Maserati in the World Cup final. Italy ends up winning in large part because of this. Zidane had already
Wait, what's his name again?
Zinedine Zidane.
You say Kikuchi.
There we go. That was good.
Okay. And
Trudell didn't like that.
Well, no. So what Maserati apparently said was, "I prefer your sister."
I once knew a girl named Maserati. She used to deliver stuff in her Maserati.
Right? Her Maserati did 185. Really?
Kind of a car. I can't.
She lost her license. Now she don't drive.
Well, no, she's dead now. But
that's too bad.
Sorry to hear that.
That's unfortunate.
Whoa.
Well, that took a turn.
A lot of risk in that job.
That took a turn.
So the losing of the head. Okay.
Did he spit on him?
Is there a worse incident? And that was the World Cup final, so that's why it's tough to beat. But, what's the number one? Yes, Jaylen Carter, it's idiotic. We get it. His team ended up winning at least. But is there a moment that you can think of in sports history that's more emotionally stupid than that?
What was the Bergie? You'll have to back me up on this.
Was pretty bad for the Pacers.
That one was bad.
What
the
was
Lance Stevenson when he was blowing in LeBron's ear.
Lance Stevenson.
Yeah, that was funny.
That was good.
What about, was it Roberto Alomar who spit on somebody? baseball.
Yeah,
that sounds right.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Did he spit?
I think he spit. I think he spit.
And spit on that thing.
That was John Hirschbeck, right? He spit in the umpire's face.
What are we talking about?
All right, here's what we're talking about.
Emotionally losing your
that,
mind.
That Sedano was
Remember
calling
that time
to brag
Ireland
about.
threw a trophy at Sliwa? That's
Yeah.
oh my god!
That was very emotionally charged.
By the way, Sliwa responded to a tweet of mine yesterday.
Oh yeah,
we'll talk
what?
about that later.
Oh, I'd like to hear about that.
Okay, that's a tease I'm interested in.
Nice job, by the way, Trudell. It was John Hirschbeck that he spit in the face of.
That's good.
Wow.
Thanks,
and was it Roberto Alomar?
It was Roberto Alomar.
I don't
So
know where
nice
that
job.
came from.
Nice job by you,
If
Cap.
you
Yeah,
get John
not bad.
Hirschbeck getting mentioned in the first segment of this show on a Friday,
Yeah.
week one, that's pretty good.
It is pretty good.
Did he spit on him?
I think he spit right on him. But can I just hear what Jaylen Carter's answer was after the game?
I'd like to
I
hear
think
that, Cappy.
that's
Yeah.
interesting to me.
Okay, so first they asked him, like, why did you spit on him?
Jaylen, when it happened, were you like in a fit of rage, or what was your?
No, I was calm. I walked off the field calmly. I was not mad. That's pretty much. I couldn't really do nothing else. The ref decision is the ref decision.
He says I spit on him.
Yeah, he spit on that.
Then let's
thing.
hear the next one, Wins.
When it happened, did you realize that you were going to get tossed from the game?
I heard the ref talking, and then I heard him say, "This is a tossable offense," or something like that. And that's when I knew.
Gosh, I just thought about what this kid must feel like. He walks off the field. They kick him off the field. He's back in the locker room, probably crying his eyes out. I mean, if he cares that much. Like, what did I just do?
I don't think he cared that much because he spit on him.
He was smiling as he got
Yeah.
thrown off.
Yeah, but
he got kicked out with 5 seconds into the game.
Right.
Like,
Did he? He wasn't expecting to get kicked out of the game.
So he didn't explain like what was going through his mind or anything.
No.
At all.
And he didn't explain like any of the story the way Prescott described the story. But Bergie, I did not realize until you put it in the group chat that Dak, I'll just say it like this. If nothing else, there was an instigation.
Yeah.
Whether it was intentional is another question, but it certainly was accepted that way by Carter. But if you don't know better, that you can't be standing there face-to-face on national television on the first game, the only game that's on, and you're the defending Super Bowl champions at home, and you spit on the quarterback before the game even starts while the referees are standing right there.
Yeah.
You're an idiot.
It was a complete idiotic move, but either way, I don't know. I saw Dak. I want to break this down a little bit like Zapruder, even though like Parker Bell has no idea what the Zapruder films are.
What?
Yeah, I know. It's nonsense.
He knows about those snuff films, though.
He does. He doesn't know what a Zapruder film is, which is amazing to me.
Oh, we got a lot of Parker Bell breaking news, too. It was discovered after last night.
Get to all that, but if you look
I can't
at
believe this is the first time you guys are hearing about that, by the way.
It's insane.
I didn't know about it.
I didn't know
I knew about it. I knew about it. I told him to keep his mouth shut.
He gave me $100
Here we
to keep
go.
him mouth shut.
But either
Did he
way,
spit?
so when
Maybe that's why he's
Dak's-
the roommate.
maybe
They ain't
try
got
and
no
get through
dumb
that
rules.
one.
Let me tell you.
Oh, Morales.
You.
Jesus, man. When Dak spit, he then looked at him and smiled and
Yes.
was absolutely looking at him like, oh, yeah, I just did that. That is exactly what I just did. And he goes, did you just spit on me? Uh-huh. Yeah, and looked, there was a back and forth going between him. So I kind of he shouldn't have spit on him, but you get it.
Well,
you get why he would be so incensed.
You
to
would get
do
it
that.
if he hit him or something after that. Like the spitting
No, that'd be
back
worse. You
is
hit.
kinda-
No, I don't know. If you hit, then
If
you're
you spit
suspended
and
for a
hit-
while.
Spitting is the worst thing
No.
that you could do, like to
Yes.
disrespect somebody, in my
Absolutely.
opinion. It's way more disrespectful
No,
than
Than
I'm just
hitting
saying-
them?
Yes,
Yeah,
100%.
no, it is.
Get
I'm saying
suspended
Carter
for
comes off
games.
better if he hits him instead of if he hawks the big loogie back at him. It's like, all right, he spit. Then it's like he spit on me, so I hit him. It's like we can all understand that emotion. I mean, Cappy, if you spit on Sedano after he was flexing for getting a pick right,
Thought
well,
that
you
was
would
going somewhere
expect him to use his black belt on you, wouldn't you?
Oh, absolutely.
But I'm saying, like, as far as like symbolically goes, like that's way more disrespectful to spit on somebody.
Have you ever spit on anybody, Lindsay?
No.
Me neither.
Lindsay, you mean to tell
By
me
the
the
way,
time
that's
that
gonna
you
be a
beat that
drop.
guy up? Lindsay,
He's so
the time
upset
you
with himself.
you beat that guy up in high school in the cafeteria, you didn't spit on that fool?
Nope.
Just beat him up, huh?
I'd like to hear that story.
Oh, yeah, she beat
I
some
just
dude
kicked
up.
ass.
I mean, that's
That's
what
right.
you should do after you beat the hell out of somebody. You spit on them like, yeah.
How about a little kick ass on three? 1, 2, 3. Kick ass.
Cappy, you've never spit on anybody, have you?
Oh, God, no. I would never
please.
do such a thing.
That's part of his repertoire.
Oh, wait a second. Let me
Did he
rephrase it.
spit on him?
I didn't do
What
it the
the
way
Mills House
Jaylen
for?
Carter did it. How about that? Does that work?
Is this an East Central hotel that you and Morales go?
No, that's a Rachel's house thing.
Well, I mean, just the other day, I had Morales on his knees in the studio feeding him Pez.
Yeah, he was pezzing me. Are you going to pez me later, Trudeau?
Are you sure that Rachel's comfortable with that happening?
She watched it.
Wow.
Your USC Trojans are back at the Coliseum as they take on the Georgia Southern Eagles tomorrow at 4:30 p.m. Saturday's game is presented by United Airlines. Come on out and cheer on your Trojans. Fight on. 7:24 in the morning. The Sedano Kap Morning Show. We will do more on Spitting Gate.
Did he spit?
That's coming up. But next, Greg Bergman will unpack the Dodgers getting swept by those Buckaroos. Jack. It's a Friday on the Sedano and Kap Morning Show on ESPN LA.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show. We'd like to thank our founding partner,
Abner Gatt, your trusted Los Angeles public adjuster. Call Abner directly at 818-917-5256 for help with your insurance claim.
This is the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
Hey guys, it's Cappy, and I want to remind you about my great friends at Ocean Subaru of Fullerton. You know I'm a huge Subaru fan for so many reasons: safety, technology, versatility, reliability, and you know they're all about that Subaru love promise. Come visit my friend Omar and his team at Ocean Subaru of Fullerton. Not only do they have an amazing line of new Subarus, but they've also got a massive selection of pre-owned certified Subarus at amazing prices. Ocean Subaru, 1100 South Euclid in Fullerton, right off the 91 freeway. Visit OceanSubaruOC.com for more information. Ocean Subaru of Fullerton, where every journey starts with love.
I've been feeling those good vibrations all summer long. Turns out my car needs new shocks. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Gavin DeGraw brings the greatness this Saturday.
Number 2.
Claim your free Retro Van Bluetooth speaker September 9th when you earn 500 points on your rewards card.
And the number 1 reason.
Turn fantasy into reality when you host your league's fantasy football draft party at Morongo.
Morongo, good times.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
You ever notice the harsh feeling and chlorine taste in LA's water? That's why I made the switch to Life Source Water. Their whole house water system gives clean, filtered water from every tap in my house. It's become our essential appliance we love using every day. With Life Source, you deal directly with their local factory. No middlemen, no hassle. Take advantage of a double dip in savings for up to $1,250 off. Call 800-WATER-99 or visit lifesourcewater.com. Warranty limitations apply.
From kickoff to cash out, ESPN Bet has the tools you need to score more on game days. Bet smarter with stats at your fingertips. Get personalized parlays built just for you. And with your fantasy team synced right in the app, you can back your squad. Right now, new customers get $100 in bonus bets when you bet $10. Sign up with promo code USL to get started. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details. Offer not available in New York.
Life insurance. Why are you putting it off? Can't afford it? Too much hassle? Think you don't need it? There's lots of excuses for putting off life insurance. But if you weren't there, who would pay the mortgage and other bills? With Ethos, you could be covered in 10 minutes and boom, family protected. Ethos. Fast and easy online term life insurance. Up to $2 million in coverage with no medical exam. Some policies as low as $1 a day. Answer a few health questions and get your free quote at ethos.com/play. That's ethos.com/play.
Hey, this is Rich Eisen. You're starting your day with the Sedano and Kap Morning Show on ESPN LA. Don't forget my show. The Rich Eisen Show is coming up this morning at 9 on 710 ESPN and the all-new ESPN LA app. Now, back to the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
$7:27, good morning. The Sedano and Kap Morning Show on this Friday. Trudell's here in for a shout.
That's me.
That is you.
Looking good
And
this
on
morning,
this
by
day
the
in
way.
1964, the #1 hit, The Animals, The House of the Rising Sun. Now, remember when this song was used in the movie Casino? In an iconic way, that Marty used this song.
Oh, was this the beatdown, or was this like a?
This was when it was all falling apart.
Okay.
This was when everybody was getting whacked.
Yeah.
Isn't this when the helicopters came?
Oh, when Nicky
that's
was getting.
No, that's Goodfellas.
And that wasn't that song in Goodfellas.
No, that was Eric Clapton.
Yeah.
I was close.
Yeah, you were close. Mobster movie and part of a score. Yes, you were close.
Same director, though.
Yeah, the same director. That's true.
That's good. Okay, we'll give it to her. We'll give it to her.
Anyway, how you feeling after that first segment, Trudeau? Because our goal internally within the Sedano and Kap Morning Show crew is to make you so uncomfortable that you never want to come back. Now, not because we don't want you to come back. We just want to make you
to come back.
Yeah.
I wasn't uncomfortable at all, so I guess you failed, but I don't know whether I should say that because that means you're going to double down.
Oh, yeah, we're going to double down.
Did he spit on him?
Yeah, I do think that the whole nature of the spit kind of fit in well to what you're trying to do.
We got
on the
lucky
morning
that
show.
Jaylen Carter spit on Dak.
Yeah.
That gave us a
did buy
great
you some-
bit for today.
Yeah. So I
You know what
was happy for
didn't
you.
give us a great bit for today? Well, for me it did, because that Dave Roberts bobblehead is just sitting next to you waiting to be busted apart in October.
Well, I heard you broke something else the other day.
I broke my headphones yesterday.
Yeah. That's
right.
Who pissed you off enough to instigate
It was a
that?
combination of Jorge, producer Jorge, and Sedano.
Jorge?
Both Jorge's.
And Evan Cohen and Sam Pines earlier in the morning, but that was a whole other thing.
Jorge
Everybody
wouldn't have
got
been
to him.
on the top of my hit list.
I was the boiling point. Just
I would have thought. Honestly,
Nice,
my
Jorge.
first round pick for this. No offense,
Let me stop
Cappy,
the Dodgers music. Hold on.
would have been Cappy.
Why? What would I have done?
I don't know. It seems like you would have done something that pissed him off.
Cappy,
Nah.
here's the thing.
No?
I kind of expect a lot from Cappy to piss me off already.
Mm-hmm.
So Cappy's already, like, when he starts the day,
Right.
I already give him a lot of rope
I
because
see.
I figure he's going to do a lot of nonsense.
You know, that makes sense because he's said so many hurtful things to me in the past unintentionally.
Oh, hurtful?
That I sort of expect that he's going to say it, and therefore I give him more latitude. It's a little bit like Draymond Green in the reps, right?
Man, you're just like Sedano. You got to
I know. Constantly
got to
come back to the NBA. Everything's got to come back to basketball. It's unbelievable.
I mean, the Dodgers got swept by the Pirates. The NFL started, but let's talk
and
about
that kind of
Draymond
reminds
Green.
me. That kind of reminds me of Draymond a little bit. You know,
It's just that's what came into my mind. So I guess you guys are.
He
guilty
tried
as
with soccer
charged.
and it didn't work.
What did Jorge do?
he was talking about soccer. I thought he was
see,
talking about
he's the
F1
man.
when he mentioned Maserati. I thought he was talking F1. My
No,
bad,
that was
y'all.
my former dealer.
My
Anyway,
bad.
go
Oh,
ahead.
right.
Okay, we'll get back to that talk and spitting and all kinds of accoutrement. But the Dodgers got swept by the Pirates, and
an
your
embarrassment.
Dodgers correspondent, the host of the Blue Review, the host of First Pitch, which DeMarco and Travis in the afternoon, the man that knows Dodgers baseball like the back of his hand, or other things too. The one and only Greg Bergman. Take it away, Greg.
All right, so
Wait,
Cappy,
you just called him Gurgi.
you did say Gergie. and That's
Sorry,
Take it
no
away,
more.
Gergie.
works.
Take it away,
He's been
Burger.
called Burger and
So,
Gurgi.
I'm sure, Cappy, you have lots of questions about how terrible the Dodgers are. So go ahead. What is the most pressing question that you have for me about these Dodgers?
How about this? I don't have a lot of questions. I have a lot of statements. You
Okay,
ready
well,
for
here,
this?
let's get this statement out.
You ready?
Go ahead.
Here it goes. The Dodgers stink. Okay? The Dodgers are terrible. And by the way, the Padres stink too. I've been saying this now all week.
I was going to make that one note. Thank you, Cappy. I'll
Yeah,
told you.
no.
Yeah.
Oh, Michael, listen to me. The if you were the San Diego Padres and you had a chance, which you never in a million years thought you would have, that you could actually win this division, not because you're better than the Dodgers, just because the Dodgers stink, you have been given a gift from the baseball gods, and you have chosen not to open that gift. So the Padres stink. Make no mistake. They got swept by Baltimore. But Bergie, to get swept by the lowly Pittsburgh Pirates. Listen, you get swept by the Angels get up like it's the World Series. You split with Colorado, Colorado hadn't beaten the Dodgers in like 10 straight games. They get up for the Dodgers. The Pittsburgh Pirates have like 12 people in the entire stadium at PNC Park.
It was so empty, Cappy. But by the way, real fast, everything that you're saying is true. The fact is that the Baltimore Orioles and the Pittsburgh Pirates have the same record. So
yeah, they're terrible.
And they both got swept by the same team. We see the Orioles now. But no, no, you're right, though. I want to stick with you. You're right. This team is bad, and I'll give you reasons why they're bad. Okay.
Well, let me. I'm going to be curious to hear that. But just one thing, as far as the Baltimore Orioles go, think about this. Think about how bad this is. As much as the Dodgers should be embarrassed to lose 3 straight games to Pittsburgh, and by the way, take yesterday out of the equation, because when you face Paul Skeens, you are not going to. Oftentimes, you may not get much off of Paul Skeens, and the Dodgers did not. But for the Padres, they're home. They're playing Baltimore, and at the trade deadline, they took Baltimore's 2 best players, and they're now San Diego's two best players, and you got swept by those guys. But let's focus on the Dodgers.
Yes.
How can you be this stacked with and yes, there are a couple of guys hurt. I got it. Okay, and yes, those are my heart and soul guys. I get it. You cannot have this team with this payroll and lose 3 straight games to those guys.
So at some point, we have to just look at it, and we talk about it with Travis every day on First Pitch, presented by Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water, Arrowhead, nothing else. But this is something that's been
Throw
going on.
away a read like that.
Okay.
Say it proud.
Brought to you by Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water, nothing else. But what this team all season long has been this way. Since May 1st, that's like the very, very beginning of the season, they're 57-52. Since June 1st, they're, I think, 42-40. They are just barely a 500 team for this entire season.
Oh, dude,
so they're
keep
showing
going, though.
No,
but keep going, because there's other numbers. Like, for example, since I want to say it's July 3rd, they're like 21-24.
Right. No, they're everywhere. It's just getting worse and worse and worse as the season goes on. They also have 42 comeback wins, with 4 of them being in the 9th inning. So at that point, you're talking about a team that is consistently, to get their wins, having to come from behind, having to win in the 9th inning. That's not a recipe for success for this team. You have guys like Steve Mason saying they're going to win 118 games because you have all the best hitters that you can possibly have. You have 3 MVPs, actually 4 MVPs, including Kershaw, and you have one of the best pitching staffs that there is. And you spent a bunch of money on your relief corps, and everything is just kind of eh. This is right now. This is a mid team.
Mid. You know what mid means, Trudeau?
Hey, that's good. Way to go.
I caught a little Mason stray there, which I enjoyed.
Well, Mason hasn't known sports since like 1999.
Wow. It's been
Bring a bucket and a mop.
That's a direct shot.
He likes direct shots.
So I can't.
Did he spit on him?
He may have.
Who knows? We don't know what they do.
So
it's called titis.
I think that I'm not going to dispute, Greg, the way that you described how the Dodgers have played basically since the nice early stretch. What I would say is that just looking at the National League, right, there's only one team that's actually been good for the last 10 days.
Do
That's
the all
Giants.
MLB. Just go all MLB.
Well, I'm just taking the AL out because for now, just thinking about the National League. So the Giants have won 9 of their last 10 games. Then the Pirates have won 7 of 10. The Mets have won 6, and everybody else, with the exception, I think one other team has won 6 games, has been 500 or worse. And the key teams
what are you
for the
saying,
Dodgers.
though, Mike?
Well, what I'm saying is that these are the dog days of the baseball
It's
season.
September now.
See, I disagree. I'm out on dog days.
Well,
Me too.
I get it. I get being out, and especially if you got from Greg's perspective, you have to talk about this every day in the Blue Review.
Yes.
You can't just keep saying what I'm saying right now. So I get it. But I think from a Dodger perspective, if you're trying to spin this, which I am, it's like just get us to the freaking postseason. Okay,
right,
we have crap
then
opponents coming up. We're going to win the division. The Padres are pathetic. Okay, they're terrible. They've lost 4 in a row. They've lost 2. Or they've only won 2 games out of the last 10. Like we don't have to worry about them. We're going to likely play a team in the postseason that we feel we are better than. So just get me to the frickin' playoffs. Get Muncy back. Get Edman back. The starting rotation is coming together pretty well, all things considered. Like, just get us there, and you'll see the team that we are.
So there's different things in there, Mike. You're absolutely right. They have the best pitching staff in baseball since mid-July. So they have been very good in that sense.
Starting pitching staff.
No. It's pitching staff in general.
Okay, because I don't know, the eye test tells me their
starters
bullpen
raise the
stinks.
bullpen, though, right? Because the bullpen doesn't have to pitch as much.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you don't see the bullpen as much. So they have like a 3.23 ERA somewhere around there. Their pitching staff has been the best in baseball since mid-July.
Come on, Grinshaw.
This is he caught me off guard there.
Oh, we caught him.
You got me. But every
him.
team in baseball is kind of, this is what it is. There's one team that has 86 wins. Everyone else is around 80, 81. There's no really good team in baseball this year.
And that just happens because the Brewers had a crazy hot stretch.
But I just want to make sure I'm hearing what I'm hearing.
Okay.
So what you're saying is it's okay that the Dodgers are garbage right now.
No, not saying
because
it's okay.
everybody else is garbage right now.
Well,
I mean, guys, shouldn't the Dodgers
they're not
be
garbage.
rising above all of this?
They're in first place in their division, right? Which is still like a qualifier. So they're not garbage. Like,
So wait, so the team that has a 2-game lead is good, but the team that's 2 games back is pathetic when both of these teams can't get out of their own way.
Well,
you got it fired up, Trudell.
The Padres. I
That
took,
is
I,
awful.
I took a couple
That's
shots at the
Trudell.
Padres. In fairness, Cappy, to get you broiled up a little bit.
Appreciate that.
Okay, so I will.
I got
cop
the
to
coffee
that.
though. I got
They
the
are-
coffee. It's getting me going.
They
How
are
much
not.
do you think Ireland pays to get spit on?
So the Phillies, we just have to catch the
Did he
Phillies.
spit on him?
The context under which
Tua.
he's trying to break me here.
Why?
You know I won't say anything about Ireland. Mason, sure, I'm happy
Why?
to pile onto that. Anybody?
Hell
want-
yeah.
Come on, go.
Well, he might be a spitter. We don't know.
So Cappy,
Look at the microphone.
The context for the Padres is
Oh my God!
That was-
Forget it,
that was
Trudell.
the
Time out
best
on that
one
one.
Just
yet.
forget it,
That
Trudell.
was a good-
Yes, forget it.
The Padres, because the Dodgers have been playing as they have, Cappy, that's the pathetic part of the Padres.
It is pathetic. I agree.
Like,
I agree.
The Dodgers, look, we won last year. Have you guys ever won?
Well,
So
it's more like this.
That's what I'm saying.
It's more like this. How are you enjoying the season thus far? Would you like to come take the division from us? Because we're offering it to you.
Yeah.
Listen, I agree. The Padres are pathetic right now. There's no doubt. But what I'm saying is that the Dodgers have higher expectations, and the truth of the matter is this. You lose 3 straight games to Anaheim, okay, you know what? That's their World Series.
6.
I'll give you that. And it was 6. You're right.
Yes.
You lose 2 out of 4 to Colorado on the road. Okay, sometimes weird things happen in Colorado. But when you go to Pittsburgh and there's nobody there, and you're in a playoff race, and you're the defending world champions, the one thing you should not be doing, and there's no excuse for it, is getting swept by the lowly Pittsburgh Pirates, and there's no way to spin that positive.
Well, no, there's no way to spin it positive, and based on talent, it shouldn't happen, right? My point would be, though, the Dodgers lost nothing in the playoff race.
Totally true.
Over the weekend, nothing.
Totally true.
They are the only thing to me
That's
that
not
you're
true. It's not true.
Well,
They lost 1 to the Phillies, and that's what you have to catch.
The last 10 games, right? So the Phillies are 5-5 in the last 10. So are the Dodgers. So that's the block of time. It's all arbitrary, right, Greg? I could take 15
arbitrary.
games. You could take 7, and it would be a game or 2. But they are
2 games back. Now they're 3 games back. That's all I'm
they're both 5-5 in their last 10.
Right.
Ball knowers. So they're still 2 back of the Phillies. And to the extent that that's important, I don't really know that it is. Like, it hasn't been that much of an advantage in baseball, even to automatically go in as to be a wild card team in terms of who eventually wins. So that's all. Like, I get it; they're not playing great, but the talent is not going anywhere. The health is coming around, and they just need to get to the time when the games literally matter, as opposed to right now, where we're kind of like, well, it's September.
This should be your argument, man, because usually you have that same laissez-faire, oh, don't worry, the Dodgers are going to be fine, they're still going to win the World Series attitude. You don't seem to have that this year, and Trudell has taken over your attitude.
He does. I still believe that they're going to win the World Series. I still think that they have the right pieces, and when everybody is there, they have the right pieces to do it and have the best team overall.
Ironically, I don't think they're going to win the World Series.
Weird. I do.
Yeah, I think they're the best team on paper. I just think that one of these other teams will get them because it's hard to repeat. So Greg, not to cut you off there. I just if they weren't Cappy and Greg, if they weren't in first place and they were, it's early September and they're 5 games back of the wild card, then I would be in the full. You absolutely can't lose to the freaking Pirates. But if you literally can lose to them because you didn't lose any ground in the place that you're trying to get, that's where I think the argument, even if it's kind of an annoying one, I think that's where the argument comes into play.
And you mentioned this before, because I have to talk about it every single day and I have to watch every single inning of every single game, that I get frustrated watching this team. Yeah, I saw them in the games that they did score 7 runs. The bullpen just absolutely blows it. In the games that they score 0, they leave 8 men on base in 3 innings and get absolutely nothing. So it's a very frustrating team, because I've been watching it this way for the entire season. Right. All season long, that they have, it's either the hitting's really good and the pitching sucks, or the pitching's really good and the hitting sucks, or that the pitching and hitting, the starting pitching and the hitting's good, but the relief course sucks. There's never to put it all together.
Right. All reasons to believe that they're going to win the World Series, of course, naturally.
Hey, listen, I do think that when everyone's healthy, that they'll win the World Series.
Right. So, and what Trudell is saying is that when you get Max Muncy back, and when you get Tommy Edman back, and then you can get rid of a guy like Conforto, even though Teoscar really can't even chase down a ball out in right field. Here's the thing. There's an assumption that when they get healthy, they're going to flip some switch and they're going to go into playoff mode, because right now they're bored. They're bored. They're playing against crappy teams like Pittsburgh. Nobody cares. And by the way, Mike, you make a good point, which is they really don't lose much ground. Greg brings up Philadelphia, but in terms of the division race, they don't lose any ground. Because while they're getting swept by lowly Pittsburgh, San Diego's getting swept at home by lowly Baltimore. Yeah. Neither one of these teams want to win the division.
No, and I don't even think the Dodgers are thinking too much about the Padres at this point. Question for you, Cappy. You're outraged about spinning and everything
Does
earlier.
nobody hear the music?
That is what's
We
in.
Are family.
It's also kind of like, okay, we got to go.
All right, let's go.
In 1979, the Pirates did use this song for that team.
Music.
There's 8 people in the booth there. I figured
Roberto
you guys could
Clemente.
just do that. But,
No, not Roberto Clemente.
No?
No.
Yeah, he was on the 1979 Pirates, wasn't he?
Oh, didn't you say the 80s?
No, I said the 1979 Pirates.
Oh.
And Dave Parker. Dave Parker, the Cobra. You know why they called him the Cobra, Trudell?
Because he spit?
How much do you think that costs in Idaho? It's like $40 in Idaho, maybe?
I could ask
You said
Ireland.
Dave Parker and Willie Stargell?
Yeah.
Right? Old school.
Yeah,
We are family.
What were you going to quote? Well, we'll find out what Trudell was going to ask you next. But first, Cappy, tell us about our friends at Prize Picks.
Okay, let me start off with this. I mention this all the time, that first of all, download the Prize Picks app, use the code CAPPY, K-A-P-P-Y, make your first $5 lineup, you get $50 in free lineups. Okay, so you can go 6 for 6 and you can multiply your money by 2,000 times, but let's hold off on that because that is very, very hard to do. But you can play a flex play, which is what I played last night, and I had a $20 play to win $360. It didn't come in for me, but thankfully I played it as a flex, and I went 4 for 6, which I made a $20 play, but it returned $8. So in the end, I lost $12, but I had a chance to win $360 because I played a flex. Now, coming into this weekend, we got a lot of really big NFL games that we're all going to be watching, and one in particular, Baltimore's quarterback, Lamar Jackson, okay? Lamar Jackson is now the max discount going into the weekend. And you want to play the max discount because he's discounted 99%. All Lamar Jackson has to do is pass for half a yard, which is all Dak Prescott had to do last night, and he did it no problem. And the Ravens are playing the Bills, and Lamar's going to pass for more than half a yard. You use that max discount.
Who's Trudell FaceTiming in there?
I don't know, probably Sedano, probably to tell on us.
I can't tell.
You know, so listen, you use Lamar Jackson this weekend as your max discount. It's all he has to do is pass for half a yard. So here's what I want you to do. Download the Prize Picks app. It's such an easy game to play. You pick out your players, you pick out their stats, and then you decide, will they go for more or will they go for less? Will they pass for more yards? Will they pass for less yards? Will they run for more yards?
We're going to break.
Run for less yards.
Who are you FaceTiming?
I was saying hi to the boys before school.
Say hi to Riggsy?
No, but Jorge said he saw a hyena in there.
A hyena?
A hyena.
Yeah, you don't know what a hyena is?
Please tell me. Is it something to do with my wife?
No, it's just, a female, your wife.
Okay, my wife, yes.
So his wife is a hyena.
Morales is busting my balls saying, I got to go to break. I'm like, okay, I would have thought one of the 12 producers could have taken care of that. And then,
maybe tell your family, hey, Dad's making money for 2 hours. Can they go without you?
And then I'm like, oh, we're in commercial break. So I'm like, let me get a little charge for my headphones.
Let me talk to my family.
And then I'm like, hey, boys, have a great day at school. And then I look over. I'm like, wait, why am I on the screen here? Oh, we didn't go to break?
Because you're in that studio, man, everything is fair game. That's why.
No, but why didn't you go to break?
Well, we're not.
I'm in
the middle I'm telling everybody about Prize Picks, dude.
Scumbag, we never break.
I'm telling everybody about Prize Picks. Listen, Mike, you should want to play Prize Picks this weekend. Will J.J. McCarthy pass for more than 225 yards?
Please, yes.
Or will he pass for less than 225 yards?
Is that what the over-under is?
No, first of all, it's a more or less, and secondly, I'm making up an example. Prize Picks. Download the Prize Picks app. Yeah. Download the Prize Picks app. Use the code CAPPY, K-A-P-P-Y. Make your first $5 lineup. Get $50 in free lineups. And make sure you hit that Lamar Jackson max discount. All he's got to do is pass for more than half a yard, and you are halfway home to a win on Prize Picks. Oh, it's so good to be right on Prize Picks, and I rarely am. So when you are, it just feels so good to be right.
It does feel so good. 747, the Sedano Kap Morning Show. Coming up next, Trudell will tell us that question. Although he probably forgot it after the long FaceTime and the hyena and all. It's a feel-good Friday on ESPN LA.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show. We'd like to thank our founding partner,
East Central Hotel, the official downtown home away from home for Cappy and Morales. EastCentralHotel.com.
This is the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
Slow drain, dips in water pressure? Call the experts at NextGen, the official AC plumbing and electrical company of SoCal sports fans. Get your stubborn drain working again with NextGen's expert drain clearing for just $88. Call 833-3NEXTGen or visit nextgenaironplumbing.com. CSLB number 1011173.
This fall, the police coming straight from the underground. Ice Cube is bringing truth to power. Am I than a natural born killer? You know how we do. Featuring 4 decades of attitude, a musical production like he's never done before. September 28th, Crypto.com Arena. Ice Cube, Truth to Power Tour. 4 decades of attitude. Straight out of Compton, it's a crazy brother named Ice Cube. On sale now at Ticketmaster.com.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
Ever feel like the road is out to... Thankfully, Hyundai is always working to ensure it doesn't, with over 130 IIHS Top Safety Awards since 2006. IIHS Top Safety Awards include Top Safety Pick and Top Safety Pick Plus awards to Hyundai vehicles from 2006 to 2025.
Now for a limited time, get 1.99% APR on the Hyundai Tucson or Tucson Hybrid. Visit your local Hyundai dealer today. Offers end September 30th. Call 562-314-4603 for details.
Chris Morales here. Addiction to opioids and stimulants can strip away the things that make you uniquely you. This National Recovery Month, recover your life. Choose a proven addiction treatment option that's right for you at choosechangeca.org.
From kickoff to cash out, ESPN Bet has the tools you need to score more on game days. Bet smarter with stats at your fingertips. Get personalized parlays built just for you. And with your fantasy team synced right in the app, you can back your squad. Right now, new customers get $100 in bonus bets when you bet $10. Sign up with promo code USL to get started. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details. Offer not available in New York.
The post-career day press conference, brought to you by Progressive.
Anthony, can you tell us what happened during career day?
I'm a biomedical researcher. The kids just weren't impressed.
How did you feel when your son called in the backup?
Embarrassed, and I knew it would be a fireman. It's always a fireman. It's cliche, but a crowd favorite. He had an axe and everything. I can't compete with that.
And will the fireman be helping your son with his science fair project?
Hope not. I'm literally a scientist.
Like it or not, sometimes you need a backup. That's why there's Progressive to protect your home and auto. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
This is the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
And spit on that thing. You gotta spit on that thing.
7:50. Good morning, the Sedano and Kap Morning Show. Oh boy,
my God. The hot Tua girl could make a comeback based on this whole spit incident last night.
It's funny you say that, Kap, because people were tweeting about it, and they're like, "I'm really upset that this whole thing brought her back into the, into the world."
Not me. I'm happy that she's back.
Oh, yeah,
in the world. I love her.
Cappy was obsessed with her.
I love the hot Tua girl.
Tomorrow, September 6th, back in 1980, the number one hit, Diana Ross, "Upside Down."
You're turning me. You're giving love instinctively.
Today is National Cheese Pizza Day. Ooh. Yeah, but we're having brats tonight. I can't do pizza and brats anymore. Too much
you're gonna
sodium.
Eat a fat one tonight,
bro. Oh, I'm going to eat such a fat one. Maybe 2 fat ones. Maybe we'll FaceTime Trudell like he's been FaceTiming his family all morning. I just saw Riggsy on the FaceTime. By the way, Trudell's got an amazing kitchen. This guy's making too much money. Look at that kitchen. That was beautiful.
Really? Well, I think it was just redone, right, Michael? I mean,
Yeah.
Isn't that why you were out of the house? You guys were redoing the house?
Yeah, we did just redo the kitchen. So thank you for saying that, Morales. Annie's going to be very appreciative. of
Annie's
that.
your wife, right?
That's my wife. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, is she a hyena?
According to Jorge,
That's just
yes.
when you say when you're talking to a female. Yeah, I'm talking to a hyena. That's it.
Oh my God!
It doesn't matter what it
Cappy.
is. It's just when you're talking to a female on the
No,
phone.
she's
That's
a
it.
hyena. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's it.
No.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong. It's just you're talking to your wife, you're talking to your girls. It's
What's
the
wrong
same
with
thing.
that?
Yeah, she is a hyena.
Yeah. Yeah. Is Rachel a hyena?
Yeah, of course.
Rachel's a hyena, but
Okay.
she's not a wife.
Right.
She's a hyena.
Right. Is Stephanie a
Hold
hyena?
on. Let me just Google.
Oh,
For
no,
purposes of my weekend, no, Stephanie is not a hyena.
Stephanie not a hyena.
For purposes of me having a nice weekend, no.
Okay.
Jorge, how do you
Go
spell
to
it?
Urban Dictionary. You can find it there.
What about Mean Gene? Is Mean Gene a hyena?
I need to see the definition too
Okay,
before I answer this question.
A good-looking girl, a guy's lady,
Yeah, see, guys, lady.
a hot Chicana from the barrio, keeping it real.
Thank you.
Okay,
That was
okay.
clean, too. Thank
Bring
you.
a bucket and a mop.
Right. A good-looking lady from the barrio.
That's what Urban Dictionary
There
says.
you go.
Mucho caliente.
How do you spell it?
Well,
What?
How'd you spell it in there?
according to that
H-Y-N-A?
definition,
Yeah,
yeah,
H-Y-N-A.
Stephanie is a hyena.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's a good looking
See, it's
chick
nothing
from the
bad.
barrio.
Agreed.
I'm telling you
Yeah.
guys, it's nothing
Right.
bad. But you guys,
Yeah.
Yeah, Gene's not part of the Mexican American community, so
Cappy, let me ask you this.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, now the morning show, you probably got to set the alarm, right? You're not
Right,
waking
right.
up. So what time you set your alarm for? Now, I mean, you're obviously doing it out of your studio. It's different from if you're coming in.
Yes.
But-
So I set my alarm for 5:30, but I woke up at 4 a.m.
Okay.
And I started seeing Bergie's texts at about 4 a.m.
Okay.
I thought to myself, guys, is this what we're really going to start doing? Like, are the texts going to start at 4? Because there was a time where people thought that pre 6 a.m. was a little too early.
I can start at 3:30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
my
I set
question
one
is
at like
more of a
3:40 today, I think.
my
Right?
question is more of a hygiene one though, because I set the alarm at 5:30, and I didn't want to. I guess 5:45. I didn't want to wake up Annie, right? And so I went to take a quick shower, and then I just used the flashlight in the bathroom, and I was like,
Yep.
how am I going to comb my hair?
Same.
And I'm kind of like, so I've got the
you heard it.
flashlight,
I did
and then
the
I
same
look
thing.
at the flashlight, and I kind of comb my hair, and I'm like, I don't know, and so I put a little gel in it, and
Time out.
I just looked in the camera, and it looks horrible, and I'm like, well, I don't want to turn the bathroom light on though, because
with
then
you.
that might
Why?
wake Annie
Why
up.
can't you
Totally
turn the
agree.
bathroom light on?
Because I don't want to wake Annie up.
I know,
Yeah.
but doesn't the door close?
No, not so. That's the thing. In our master bedroom, there's like one of those longer hallways that leads direct to the bathroom. So there's no door blocking the light that would come on from
Oh,
the
that's
bathroom.
kind of weird.
Yeah, it's
No,
not
I mean,
ideal.
Like this morning, I woke up at Rachel's house.
Yeah.
And I didn't even use my flashlight on my phone. I just clicked the phone to like illuminate it.
Yeah.
So I could find my clothes to get dressed. I was trying to be as quiet, and I didn't want to light up the room. I'm trying to be as considerate as possible as I slither out.
Right. Yeah.
You know.
And,
Yeah.
and this, so
That's
I usually
that's like what ladies usually do when they're trying to like sneak out from a guy's house.
well,
they-
you
when
like
they hit the
because
wall
when
of
I
shame,
walk
huh?
home.
when whenever we get back from a Laker road game, it's anywhere between 1 a.m. and 3 a.m. And so I'm kind of the same thing. I'm slithering in. I'm trying not to wake her up, but then I don't have to do my hair, which again takes 30 seconds. But nonetheless, the hot I just- Chicana from the barrio, keeping it real. There you go.
Right.
I don't know how I would do that in the morning.
Oh,
So
that's gonna
it's a
live
problem.
on forever.
There are
wonder what
some
Sedano
gems
does.
from this first hour of having Trudell in here today. First text came in this morning, 3:30 a.m. from Lindsay.
Yeah, what are you complaining about? The texter too early?
No, I'm not complaining about it. He asked me what time I got up, and instead of waking up at 5:30, which is when my alarm was set, I was up at 4 a.m. But the first text came in at 3:30 a.m. Once the phone starts illuminating, that's it. It's time to get up.
Well, I figured it was okay since, George started doing it the other day, and we're just like, all those rules went out the window.
Yeah, that was 2:30 in the
Are
morning
you-
too, I think.
Are you going to take a cappy nappy after this?
No cappy nappy today. I'll tell you why, though, Michael. Because when we get off the air today, Christopher and I are taking our entire team. We're going to the Angels and the A's tonight
Oh, Coors
at the
Light.
Coors Light Chill Zone.
Yes.
So we're going to have a great time tonight. It's going to be a great kickoff to the weekend. Chris, we're going to start the weekend at the Angels and the A's tonight, and we're going to finish the weekend at the Rams and the Texans on Sunday.
Oh, it's
and
big.
then the
Hollywood Park
post game
It's
at
big.
Hollywood Park Casino. It's going to be a great weekend.
It is going to be a great weekend. I can't wait. And tonight we're going to eat like I'm really looking forward to tonight because there was a time, I almost died, Trudell, 7:56, so that I wouldn't imagine a time where I could have a couple brats and not like going to heart failure.
Well, are you checking the sodium content of the brats?
Well, we know there's a lot of sodium in it.
Well,
But the point is, my heart.
don't care.
It's no longer in failure, so it's pumping the fluid back out.
I'd still
Right.
like you
No
to
more
monitor the
edema.
sodium
I
content.
monitor. I take my blood pressure 3 times a day.
Okay, so then don't
fact,
talk about how
Abner
many
Gat just
wieners.
got
Don't
him a
talk
new
about
blood
how many
pressure
wieners are going to
thing.
be in your.
No, say it. Say it.
Well,
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm not
Stop.
telling you anymore.
Stop.
Finish the sentence.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, say it. How many wieners is he going to stuff? Go ahead.
I just was wondering how many wieners were going to be in Chris's mouth.
Mark the tape.
Gracias.
I don't know about that one.
That's a
That
good
was a
one.
little
That's a good
forced.
one.
It was a little forced.
It wasn't forced.
But it'll be good in imaging in like 3
Right.
weeks.
Right.
All right, 7:57. Good morning. The Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
Eat a
Coming
fat
up.
one, bro.
It's a one-time appearance for me.
That was his goal.
Gosh, I'm just going to FaceTime you all weekend now.
DeMarco and Travis, how's that show?
It's good. It actually is really
That's
good.
what
so
I'm going
far.
to find out more
Yeah.
soon.
It's been really good the last few
And
days.
by the way, it's DeMarco and Travis now.
That's
what
what he said.
All right. Just want you to know.
Literally just said that.
Just want you to know.
All right, coming up, the morning roll call. Thanks to our friends in Morongo. Load up those lines. Jack, 877-710-ESPN. 877-710-ESPN. Sedano and Kap Morning Show on a Friday.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show. We'd like to thank our founding partner.
Cadillac of Beverly Hills. Cadillac of Beverly Hills. Experience luxury at the top of its game. Visit CadillacBeverlyHills.com.
This is the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
Hey guys, Cappy here. When disaster strikes, you need an ally who truly understands your needs. Avner Gat is here to help you navigate the complexities of insurance claims. Are you feeling abandoned because your home is unlivable and your insurance company isn't cooperating?
Or perhaps you're being pressured to use a contractor with poor reviews. You've been loyal to your insurance company for over 20 years, yet now they treat you like an outsider. Avner Gatt knows how to turn the tables. We protect homeowners from the games and fine print that insurance companies are known for, and we cover all of Southern California, ensuring your voice is heard and your home is restored. Visit AvnerGatt.com or call 818-917-5256. Avner and his family personally take your calls with 5-star ratings from Yelp, Google, and the Better Business Bureau. Don't let your insurance company dictate your future. Avner Gatt is here to help. Visit AvnerGatt.com or call 818-917-5256. Avner Gatt, your claim, our game.
I've been feeling those good vibrations all summer long. Turns out my car needs new shocks. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Gavin DeGraw brings the greatness this Saturday.
Number 2.
Claim your free Retro Band Bluetooth speaker September 9th when you earn 500 points on your rewards card.
And the number 1 reason.
Turn fantasy into reality when you host your league's fantasy football draft party at Morongo.
Morongo, good times.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
A hot Chicana from the barrio, keeping it real.
John Ireland for Blue Ice Vodka. Blue Ice's double espresso crafted with Arabica coffee makes the perfect espresso martini. Just shake with ice and pour. Soft, smooth, and delicious. Blue Ice Vodka, because taste matters.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/joy to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments, including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy, HIMS.com/JOY.
Hey, this is Rich Eisen. You're starting your day with the Sedano and Kap Morning Show on ESPN LA. Don't forget my show. The Rich Eisen Show is coming up this morning at 9 on 710 ESPN and the all-new ESPN LA app. Now, back to the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
8:01, good morning. The Sedano and Kap Morning Show is on a Feel Good Friday. Trudell's here in for Sean. And on this day, back in 1998, the number 1 hit, Aerosmith, I Don't Want to Miss a Thing. A great song off a horrible movie soundtrack, Armageddon.
First of all,
it wasn't a good movie.
I enjoyed that movie.
It wasn't a good movie.
I mean, I'm not saying that it was The Godfather or anything.
No.
But, when the hand is against the spaceship or whatever, and
like
Dad's
the hand
going
at East
down.
Central Hotel, that hand?
That
different
hit
hand,
a little bit.
different kind of
It
hand.
hit me a little bit. I
Wait,
got
you
a little
cried in it,
misty-eyed.
right? Yeah, I cried in it.
I mean, it was.
It wasn't a
that
good
part was
movie.
touching.
It was fine.
Great song, though.
There was some touching acting in
Can you
it. There
believe
were
this
some
is
cool
Aerosmith's
scenes.
biggest hit?
This is Aerosmith's number one
From a
biggest
From a
hit.
Billboard standpoint, they're number
Really?
one.
I didn't know that. Right.
It
I
was
had
like-
no idea.
What would you have thought it was, Cappy?
And in 1998, this song was getting played on Kiss FM. Everyone was playing this song.
It's a great song.
It was
Love
in
this
like
song.
the heydays of, albums and
Yeah, wacky albums.
wacky albums that they used to spin.
There's another drop.
I mean, that was a big mouth too, huh?
We're a what?
That was a big old mouth. Tyler, what's his name? Tyler
Oh,
Stevenson.
big old mouth.
Yeah, big old mouth.
Yeah.
It's like, what are you talking about?
Absolutely right. Is their only number 1 hit on the Hot 100.
What's
See,
their
Bergman
next
fact-checked
biggest
it.
song? Like
Bergman
Dream On?
fact-checked
Yeah, he
it.
fact-checked you.
Yeah,
He
I
tried to
was-
believe
I
you.
was shocked.
Bergman
Wasn't
didn't
that
know
not
think-
believe you.
Bergman didn't think I knew about music.
Well,
He was
I
gonna
do. I
disprove
just
your theory.
shocked.
He
I was
used to
shocked.
spin those records himself.
He thought you were provably wrong. Provably wrong.
I mean,
what
Chris
he
has done
thought.
a lot of things in his past. I learned some of these things when we were at dinner the other night. And now, Cappy, he said I was talking trash about you. I was not talking trash about you. I was talking about trash about other people, like Mason, for example, but not you. I actually do like you, despite the hot Chicana from the barrio, keeping it real.
Is that what you think? You think I'm your hyena now?
Well,
I'm here to be your Heine.
It's in the drop of the show that you think you're hot.
Well, that was the launch open. We haven't played the launch open in a few days.
Right.
We might play it today later on just for the heck of it.
Why not? It's Friday.
I'm a
F
hot.
it Friday.
Don't you say I'm a hot piece of?
What?
Isn't that what you say?
Yes, I do.
Ass. He's allowed to say that.
Yeah. Tell him, Linz. Tell him,
Why are
Linz.
you all scared, man? Don't
Oh,
be scared.
man.
Why
Can't
you-
say the word ass.
Yeah, this
$8.
ain't Thompson and Trudell.
Somebody had to keep that show on the rails.
That's a song, you know that? Trudell?
Ass?
Ass, 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 ass.
I'm sure that's a bass line in some song.
Oh,
Nicki Minaj.
No, make that hammer
it is? It's
time.
Nicki Minaj?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
Really?
going to find it now.
Oh, my God.
8:04, it is time for the morning roll call. Brought to you by Morongo Casino Resort and Spa. Good times, less than 90 minutes from wherever you are. You got that? You can see. Can you see them? We're just going to hit the lines. Jason and Downey, good morning. Welcome to the Sedano Kap Morning Show. What's going on?
Buenos dias. So growing up Mexican-American, Heine has always been a term of endearment. So there's nothing wrong with the word Heine, but you never, ever, ever, ever want to call your lady, whether she's Mexican, Filipino, Asian, black, white, you never want to call her a Sancha. Remember that.
No Sancha.
No Sancha.
No Sancha, Trudell.
Okay.
Don't
That's
they say
noted.
that in the
That's duly
Sublime
noted.
song?
And I
Sancho?
appreciate
Yeah,
that.
Yeah.
Sancho.
I appreciate that call. Thank you.
Yeah, so Heine good, Sancha bad.
Yeah.
A hot Chicana from the barrio, keeping it real.
See, we being.
Hi, the morning roll call. Line 2, good morning. Hello.
Hello.
Yo. Good morning. Good morning.
Yo.
What
Go
up?
ahead, sir.
Yo, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we hear you loud and clear. You're
What
on
are
the
you,
radio.
Ca-
Let's go.
Is Jay and Gardena Cappy
no,
all
my
of a sudden?
bad.
What is this? Are you in Tulsa, bro?
Morales. My bad. All right.
You're going to give
What's
me
up,
another
y'all?
heart
Jay
issue.
calling from Garden Grove. I just wanted to send a huge shout out to the entire morning crew.
Gracias.
It's been awesome tapping in with you guys. And I also wanted to give a shout out to my skull bro, Trudell. I'm actually going to be out there in Minnesota for the home opener next against the Dirty Birds.
Oh, my man.
Wait, man. I wish you guys a beautiful Friday.
Hold on,
Hey,
Jay. You there?
right back
You still
to you,
there?
brother.
Yeah, I got you guys. I got you guys.
Because I stepped on you. I got to cut it together for production. So say, what's up? It's Jay and Gardena.
Hey,
You
what's
said
up, you
Garden
guy?
Grove.
This is actually
now
Jay,
we
but I'm in
stepped on
Santa
it.
Ana.
Oh,
No, you see, you got,
one more time,
you got
one
it
more
all
time.
wrong, bro.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
Yo, what's up, you guys? This is Jay over in Santa Ana. I wanted to give a huge shout out to the entire morning
Okay,
crew.
that's
at
good. Thank you, buddy.
Yeah, we're good right there. We're
Hey,
good. We got what we
well
wanted
said.
from you, buddy.
Skull, I'm with
Yeah,
you, brother.
we got what we wanted.
Big game
By the
on
way,
Monday
big Monday
night.
night game. Michael,
Yep.
big Monday night game.
Monday
Minnesota
night
and
game.
Chicago. What a game to kick the season off.
Cold like Minnesota.
Very excited. And they are coming to L.A. again. We played the Rams last year
Yep.
and
I'm gonna
lost.
play the
but we
Chargers.
play the Chargers this year.
Morning roll call, line 3. We're just taking it raw.
I know Cappy will
Do
be
it.
Good morning.
in that game.
You there?
Line
Yeah,
3,
I'm here.
hello.
Yeah, talk.
Chris likes it raw. Go ahead.
All right, that's it.
This is unbelievable.
We're done with this.
Nice job, Chris.
Well, you know what? I thought our listeners were smart enough to, like, when they hear the click, they just go.
I thought
Right.
Jay was great.
Mason in
In
Ireland
fairness.
does sports graffiti. Are their listeners smarter? We know they're older.
Wow.
Well,
Wow.
the thing is that the younger people don't really use the phone a whole lot. They just text. They don't make phone calls.
So let's just give a quick lesson. When
use their
we
phone
say
just for
when
social media.
when you hear that means you're on the air.
You don't need to say hello. Am I on? Hello.
Right. No. It's like
How you
line
guys
3.
doing?
And you hear
Yeah, we're fine. Guess what? We're doing morning radio in Los Angeles. Our life is great, so you don't
Yeah.
need to ask us how we're doing.
we're doing very well.
Yeah.
Although
A hot
Chris, I will
Chicana
just
from the barrio, keeping it real.
say one thing.
Hey, what's up, home?
What's up, homeboy? I did have an Athletic Greens this morning, and I followed it up with a coffee.
Oh my God.
I know.
You're going to need to take a break here in a minute, Cappy?
I mean, I don't know if I'm going to need a break, but I mean, you guys can talk amongst yourselves, but it is conceivable that I may have to run at
honestly,
some point.
I think that's why I'm in here today, because Chris wasn't sure what you were going to be consuming, and since it's the morning show and like Sedano was out,
No,
if
you don't have to lie. Here's what I said.
Well,
it's the first week. I don't think Cappy's comfortable with just doing a show with the crew, so let's have you in there as support. He needs a support blanket. Sedano's a support blanket. I brought you in for that.
I didn't think it was. I thought it was in case he had to take a long segment for his stomach.
You mean
That's
for
what
him
I
to
thought.
take a scraper?
That's what I thought. That's why I thought I'm here.
it's
Because you know he's going to have to.
At some point.
Yeah.
At some point. And, Chris, by the way, let me tell you something. Tonight, when you and I show up in Anaheim and we go to the Coors Light Chill Zone up at Angel Stadium tonight, I should probably bring you this gift that I have for you, which are brand new underpants. Because, and by the way, only in black, because we can't wear them in any other color, given the scraper situation that you've talked about yourself.
Skims.
I got these
Oh,
brand
yeah,
new
you got the
Skims
Skims
for
for
you.
me,
Yeah,
right?
I got
Okay.
the brand new ones, the 3-inch stretchy ones.
Oh, I
for
like
you.
a 3-inch stretchy. Anyway,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
8:08 in the morning on this Feel Good Friday. We talked about the whole Dak and the spitting thing with Jaylen Carter. Eagles win over the Cowboys last night, but they don't cover. So Sedano won because the Eagles were favored by 8.5. So I got the screw job on
Black
that one.
hand wins again.
Black hand wins again.
And-
Dodgers, go ahead, Cappy.
Did Sedano pick them, Dallas, last night to cover as his 5?
Yeah, as his 5, yeah.
Oy vey.
Oy vey is right, because I took the Eagles to cover as my 5.
All right, well,
that's not
clearly
good.
don't know what you're doing, but go ahead.
I was hopeful. I
understand.
I didn't know Jaylen Carter was going to spit right out of the gate.
Did he spit? Cappy,
Yeah, he did.
Any fantasy football action for you last night, Cappy?
I did have some fantasy football action, but more importantly for me, I was playing Prize Picks, and I really needed CeeDee Lamb to at least score one time. Didn't do it.
Oh, those 2 late drops were tough.
I know. So that really kind of hurt me.
That last one,
that would have been a miraculous.
That would have been amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, for me, because I already knew at that point, even if the Eagles got the ball back, they weren't going to try to score. They were just going to run the timeout.
Right.
So, for the purpose of the story, the Cowboys winning in that last second, because I already knew the Eagles weren't going to cover, would have been amazing from a story standpoint.
But I will just tell you guys, I don't know if anybody else had the similar experience, but, watching that game last night, in the second half, when they went to the weather delay, God, that just killed my entire viewing experience of that game. As long as they took off for the weather, it just completely got me to a point where I lost interest. And by the way, when I say
lose interest, you really lost interest in the opening night of the season?
I lost focus.
Oh, okay.
And I think that the players, by the way, when they came out, because remember there were no punts prior to that. When they came out, it seemed like both teams had gotten cold, and I felt like they had lost focus themselves. This whole new phenomenon of stopping games,
Phenomenal.
Which I feel like as a kid, like, the NFL played through anything. It didn't matter what it was. In Cincinnati, they played.
Please don't be doing this take.
Doing what take?
They care a little bit more about safety now, and we have the technology to know that a thunderstorm was on its way.
Oh,
so
dude,
listen. They're protecting the players and they're protecting the fans.
Let me tell you something.
I understand in 1973 we didn't have the Doppler radar to tell us, but come on.
Cappy, couldn't you have taken one of your kids to college during that time?
It would have been really good. I know, because I got to do that tonight as soon as we get done.
It's so true, Trudell. The amount of college and kids.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, God.
Yeah, as soon as we get done tonight at Angel Stadium, I head right from Angel Stadium. I start driving north to Cal Poly Slow.
You're a busy guy. So, like, for me, it was a welcome interlude, because then I could get my kids to help Annie get the kids to bed, right, and get some other stuff done around the house. To check in on the U.S. Open. I check in and see what's going on with the whole Clippers NBA story, and then football's back an hour later. We're good. Like I was happy for the interlude. Why did it ruin your night?
I was doing a broadcast one night, a Seattle Seahawks 49ers game on Westwood One, and it started raining, and I mean pouring like you've never seen rain in your entire life, and the lightning and the thunder and everything else. And the referees were like, okay, hold on, we're postponing the game. So the game goes into, both teams hit the locker room. A lot of the fans go hit the concessions, and we're still on the air. And I can remember Howie Deneroff, our producer, saying, Kaplan, you ready to go talk show host on us? Because it's time to fill. And that's what I did, like a senator on the floor, just sitting there filibustering for probably a good hour and a half. So I don't know, man. I'm just surprised how many times we find ourselves now in postponements of NFL games. NFL used to be tough guys. We play through anything. Now it's like, hey, it's raining. Let's go inside.
It's not.
Well,
it's
not
raining.
rain.
It's because they saw lightning.
Oh, please.
What do you mean? Oh, please.
They're
If
tough.
somebody what?
They're tough.
No, that's
If you get struck by lightning with those helmets on, you're done.
You're
Oh,
dead.
really? Oh, the helmets
take.
don't protect against lightning?
No.
Oh, they don't?
They're like conductors.
Oh.
Yeah. They got those metal bars on the front, don't they?
Not just that the metal is in the helmet.
Yeah.
Oh, really? What
Yeah,
metal
to
in the
protect their
helmet?
heads. I'm
yeah?
going to Google it, Cap.
Go for it.
Yeah, this is the only thing.
8-12, good morning. Okay, so the Dodgers also got swept by the Pirates. We talked about that earlier, and if you missed the Blue Review with Bergie, Marcus Grant, and Parker Bell, you can find that on our YouTube channel at ESPN Los Angeles. But last night, Steve Ballmer did an interview with our very own Ramona Shelburne as part of the Pablo Torre, Kawhi Leonard, Clipper story, which we spent a lot of time on Wednesday's show when Pablo joined the show to talk about that. Now, the story then took another step when Mark Cuban and Pablo got into it on Twitter, and Mark Cuban said, hey, Pablo said, then come on the show and talk about it. And Mark Cuban said, fine. And they did that yesterday. But here's the thing. I want to get to the Ramona sound because here's my takeaway. When I saw that Steve Ballmer was going to join Ramona on SportsCenter and talk about it, it made me think, maybe they're taking this a little bit more seriously than just blowing it off, and it needs to be addressed now by Steve Ballmer. Is that what you kind of thought, Cappy?
Well, I definitely think that nobody's going to take this lightly. I mean, these are very, very serious accusations. And I thought that Steve Ballmer, who is generally regarded as a likable guy, I think that he and his PR team went into immediate damage control. And the best way to control the damage, I would think, and I'm not some expert in terms of crisis management, but believe me, there are plenty of them out there, and there are plenty of them in L.A. that could have helped Steve Ballmer. I think for him, what he's trying to say, even if he doesn't say it, but even just by showing up, I think Steve Ballmer is saying, I'm not hiding, and I got nothing to hide, and I'm willing to go out and do an interview on national television because I'm not here hiding.
All right, so let's play cut number one. Steve Ballmer denying all claims.
You never directed anyone from Aspiration to do an endorsement deal with Kawhi Leonard?
No, I didn't. And more importantly, we, the Clippers, did not. We didn't give them direction. We made an introduction as is appropriate under the rules. A lot of sponsors do like to, they call it activate by doing something also with players. We made the introduction, and that was that. Kawhi's business is Kawhi's business, but we've always done the right thing.
Now, that line, Kawhi's business is Kawhi's business, it becomes a little murky and complicated because Steve Ballmer was an investor in the company that did the endorsement deal. And part of that is there was no language in the deal of what Kawhi had to do, and he didn't do anything, it appears, for the $28 million.
That's right, but when I listened to what Mark Cuban had to say, and I didn't get through the entire hour and change between Pablo and Cuban this morning. I got through about half of it. And by the way, I'm fascinated by what I'm listening to as the two of them go back and forth because they both have two totally different perspectives based on their experiences. Cuban didn't find any of this to be necessarily egregious or illicit.
It was more like he didn't think that any of the evidence that Pablo uncovered pointed to Steve Ballmer like having knowledge of this.
Mark Cuban's big point from a business standpoint is a good one, which is the only way this becomes public is when they go into bankruptcy, because once you're in bankruptcy, all your debtors are listed now.
Right.
It becomes public knowledge. So that's how Pablo got the story. So if you're trying to cover something up and you're one of the world's richest people in Steve Ballmer,
you don't let them go into bankruptcy.
You don't let them go into bankruptcy.
That's
you just say, hey, what do you need? Here's another $50 million to fund you.
Yes.
Pay off Kawhi so it never shows up, and nobody's talking about this. And I think that's a very valid point, actually, by Mark Cuban.
It is.
I
However,
agree.
the argument from Pablo was by the time that this company started getting into trouble and there was bankruptcy or fraud allegations, that at that point, the guy that was in charge of the company, the CEO or co-founder or whatever, was already being investigated. And
for wire fraud.
Right. So at that point, there was already like a black mark on this company, and that maybe he didn't want to get in and save anybody at that point because it would just look bad because it would come back to him.
And that's a great point. Go ahead, Cappy.
But I think Cuban, though, brings up something interesting that, hey, look, when a team, in this case the Clippers, does a deal with a company, in this case Aspiration, and they're going to put their names on the back of their seats and there is talk of a jersey patch, etc. The NBA is going to vet this deal themselves. This is not just the Clippers going, hey, guess what? We found this sponsor. They've got a couple $100 million they're going to put into our team. The NBA is going to do a very thorough vetting of this company.
However,
okay, go ahead. There's a however.
Pablo's point was, what about FTX? Remember when there was all those big teams and like the league itself was an investor or was a partner with FTX, and that ended up being a huge scam.
So I think that's Cuban's point. Cuban's point is that you look at us, us being the rich owners, right? You look at us as being rich. You think of us as being smart because we've achieved this much financial success. But guess what? And Cuban said it himself, I've been scammed. That's what Cuban said. I've been scammed. And what Cuban's point was, and he even told Pablo, I don't have really much of a relationship with Ballmer. We're not exactly close friends. I'm not coming to his defense for any reason other than this is my perspective. Guys no matter how rich, no matter how smart, no matter how successful, they are susceptible to scams.
Oh, and I think let's play that sound when Steve Ballmer told Ramona that he was conned.
These are guys who committed fraud. How would I be able? Look, they conned me.
You're one of the richest men in America.
They conned me. I made an investment in these guys thinking it was on the up and up, and they conned me. At this stage, I have no ability to predict why they might have done anything they did.
So, again, if you take it
Sounds like he's about to cry.
I know. He's definitely on the defensive. Clearly.
Can I ask one question? So this is a confusing part to me. If we're kind of accepting that line of logic that the Clippers were conned by aspiration, so then is the argument that Kawhi and Kawhi's representative conned aspiration?
No.
Then how did Kawhi then get the essentially $50 million?
Uncle Dennis.
Well, right, Uncle Dennis. The argument would be that they reached out to Kawhi to do this endorsement deal.
Well, but if they're conning, and again, I don't know if their original pursuit wasn't. I'm guessing they didn't start out trying to con people. I don't know. I didn't.
Well, if you believe there's no connection with Ballmer being an investor and they're just doing these deals, the con would be they did a deal with the Clippers to be the patch, right? Then they conned Kawhi. They basically are doing all these deals.
But they paid Kawhi, though.
Right. So the point would be is that they're either paying money and they didn't realize they weren't making any money, or the whole thing was a con that Ballmer was in, and they were just kind of washing money, if you will.
So that's
then
the
going around the salary cap.
That's the publicatory tweet I saw from yesterday. In fact, the Black Hand sent this to me, but PTFO, so Publitory finds out, can now confirm that Aspiration gave Kawhi a secret $20 million side deal, as first reported by Boston Sports BSJ. Combined with Kawhi's secret $28 million no-show endorsement deal, that's $48 million. PTFO previously reported that Steve Ballmer's personal Aspiration investment was $50 million.
Yeah, that's where I get confused.
Right.
That's where it is. The money.
So that lines, obviously, that as Pablo, that's pretty succinct. It kind of lines up pretty evenly there.
And Pablo was on the Rich Eisen show yesterday, and Rich kind of asked him, this isn't a lot. He kind of took the angle of this isn't a lot of money. And Pablo corrected him and said, you got to understand, in the endorsement world, this is a huge amount of money. Players aren't just getting $28 million deals for literally doing nothing.
Right.
So, yes, they make hundreds of millions of dollars through the NBA and playing. These side deals that we see, unless you're Nike and you're Jordan,
the side deal might be
LeBron,
a couple $100K.
Right. They're not these monstrous deals for nothing.
Yeah. At least, Cappy, I've never seen that in any pro sport. I've never seen a player endorsement for literally anything outside of like a big LeBron shoe deal, which we see produces millions of pairs of shoes, and he's on every Nike ad, and that's the only deal that you would see of that magnitude. I've never seen a deal even remotely close to $50 million.
But can I just say this? Listen, I don't know who's right and I don't know who's wrong yet. And I suspect at some point we might actually get clarity.
So what do you honestly think, though, Cappy?
Well, here's the thing. If you believe Pablo's reporting is with an attitude of, I got him. Because that's what an investigative journalist does. He goes after somebody and he nails them, right? And so Pablo has reported that Ballmer invested $50 million. Essentially, Kawhi got nearly $50 million. And by the way, the company then put $200 or $300 million into the Clippers. So it's reported like we got him kind of a thing.
They conned me.
Okay. On the other hand, if you're Cuban, your point is, hey, look, we as ultra wealthy guys oftentimes will make investments because we believe in the company or we believe in the mission. And, oh, by the way, we don't have to have close-knit relationships with these people to put money into stuff because that's what we do. So ultimately, I see Cuban's perspective. I don't know if he's right. And I definitely can appreciate Pablo's reporting. And I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. But Cuban's whole point was that instead of covering the story, which is people got conned, you're covering the story, which is an insinuation that Ballmer did something illegal.
No,
I mean, listen, you think about like what happened with the New York Mets, right? We never really dug deep into something like that. But Bernie Madoff convinced the Wilpon family to put a fortune into his Ponzi scheme, and ultimately Bernie Madoff was a crook.
And by the way, there's a great 30 for 30 about John Spano and buying the Islanders. That John Spano, and this was in the early 90s or mid-90s, if John Spano gets a TV deal, he basically was a complete fraud. He had nothing, but that TV deal would have bailed him out. What ended up happening is it was found out. Frank McCourt was bailed out by a TV deal. He didn't have the real money. So we've seen this all the time. By the way, if we go back to the stories of Jerry Jones, it's highlighted in the Netflix documentary. Was he a con artist? No, but he had to put everything down on one well, and that one well is what allowed him to buy the Dallas Cowboys. We all know the story of the great Dr. Jerry Buss. What is it? What is the same as a flamingo? They keep swimming. He kept swimming. He didn't necessarily have all this money. He just knew how to leverage and how to get what was going. He had to make payroll. So this goes on all the time. That shady stuff happens.
They conned me.
The problem was the shady stuff, and this company went to bankruptcy, and now it's being exposed, and people like Pablo that is reporting this, saying, wait a minute, something shady is going on because this is like a no-show job, which basically means he's getting paid millions of dollars for not having to do anything.
Right.
And while ESPN LA on-air talent get paid not millions of dollars, but a lot of money, 6 figures of money, to do nothing in many people's eyes and in my eyes many times.
Of course.
And Pablo's going to make this bigger, too. He's now going to start – he says he's going to start going after the Knicks and Jalen Brunson. So this is going to be – it seems like there's more, and he's just going to keep digging in further and further
Go ahead,
and further.
Trudell. You can go back to it.
I don't know if Cappy resents Morales essentially implying that he was doing a no-show job for his first couple years at the station.
He was.
Michael, goes like
I
this.
didn't appreciate it.
Goes right over. Doesn't even warrant a response.
It
frankly.
was a no-show. What Cappy was originally doing with us, no-show job.
They conned me.
We were conned.
Hey, listen, can a rich guy who's smart in business and unbelievably successful to where he's one of the top 10 richest people on the planet, can that guy get scammed? My answer is, yeah, no problem, because we've seen it happen before. Now the question ultimately becomes, did the Clippers do something that ultimately did circumvent the salary cap, or did they just make an introduction? Here's our player. Here's a company that we're in business with. You guys want to do a deal? Do a beautiful thing. Have fun.
Cappy, all I would add to that is that, like, I think I can certainly believe that anybody could get scammed, right? There are some people that are so good at lying, and I don't even know what the company was trying to do. I don't know. I haven't read all the documents.
Trees, I think.
But okay, but
a tree,
and I think that trying to go green, I think is a noble pursuit. I don't know what they apparently weren't very good at it. But
this guy's talking about going green with all this Italian marble in his new kitchen.
Yeah, the connection thing. The marble's actually
you got to offset
really
it,
cheap.
okay?
It's not marble, but like you can get really cheap. You can
Looks
get that,
like marble.
Home Depot. No, it's not marble.
Riggs' hair was shining off that
there's
marble.
there's like quartz and then there's quartzite, and I was like, Annie, let's do the cheaper one. And I can't remember what the cheaper one was. I think it's quartzite.
You got the Marblite?
A hot Chicana from the barrio, keeping it real.
Right. That's how you do it right there.
Yeah.
Did you get Jorge's Primo to install that new granite?
What? All I know is I'm glad that our caller gave me the word not to say.
Sancha?
Yeah, but Beto, I think, will probably text me to confirm that later.
Sancha is a mistress or side piece.
A hot
and that is correct.
From the barrio, keeping it real. Well,
8:26. Can we? The ad music has been playing for quite a bit.
Okay.
Yeah, let's talk about the new ESPN app. The most live sports, the best championship moments, and so much more. Monday Night Football, college football, NBA, WNBA, NHL, NWSL, college hoops, volleyball, softball, gymnastics, lacrosse, the list goes on and on and on. Plus, you got shows like SportsCenter with SVP, First Take with Stephen A., College Game Day, the entire 30 for 30 library, which, of course, is my favorite. It's all on ESPN, all in one place, so sign up now.
Thank you, Linz. 8:27, good morning. The Sedano and Kap Morning Show. We got Radio Tinder coming up. We're going to talk some college football. We'll unwrap whatever we cut off from Trudell, because Trudell was a little annoyed.
Did he spit on him?
Good morning. Happy Friday. It's a Feel Good Friday on ESPN LA.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show. We'd like to thank our founding partner,
Providence, caring with compassion in Southern California.
This is the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
Don't navigate the legal system alone. Hey, it's Travis. At the personal injury law offices of Joseph S. Normand, they will fight tirelessly to get you the max compensation you deserve. Joe and his team understand the emotional and financial toll that an injury can take on you and your life. Call 213-747-2000 or visit normandlegal.com. The law offices of Joseph S. Normand have helped thousands of people like you recover millions of dollars in settlements and verdicts. Visit normandlegal.com or call 213-747-2000. Your recovery is their priority.
Park, party, and play at Hollywood Park Casino. Join Travis Rogers, Sua Cravens, and me, Chris Morales, this Sunday, September 7th for the ESPN LA Rams postgame show live from Hollywood Park Casino. Win prizes like signed sports memorabilia and tickets to an upcoming ESPN LA sporting event. While you're there, enter for a chance to win a brand new Pedigo e-bike. Hollywood Park Casino is LA's hottest card room and the only place where you can party and play 24/7. Hollywood Park Casino must be 21 and older. See you there Sunday.
This is the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
Hey, what's up? It's Sedano. I'm here with the crazy Hernandez brothers from Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. What if I'm at home, I'm like, I got to do this project, but I keep putting it off because I'm worried about the finances part of it. Like, what do you suggest those people do?
We all have a honey-do list, right? And you're the numbers guy. Your wife says, hey, I want to do this living room floor. You're putting it off because you're thinking it's going to cost me $5,000. Give us a call. Give me your square footage. You'll be surprised at what we can do for you.
A 5-minute phone call can save you thousands of dollars.
For the best prices on hardwood, carpet, and more, call 866-62-FLOOR.
From kickoff to cash out, ESPN Bet has the tools you need to score more on game days. Bet smarter with stats at your fingertips. Get personalized parlays built just for you. And with your fantasy team synced right in the app, you can back your squad. Right now, new customers get $100 in bonus bets when you bet $10. Sign up with promo code USL to get started. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details. Offer not available in New York.
In March 2017, police in Ketchikan, Alaska, got a worried call.
And I haven't heard from them, so I'm getting worried.
It was about a beloved surgeon, one of just two in town, named Eric Garcia. When police officers arrived to check on the doctor, they found him dead on a couch.
Is it a suicide? Is it a murder? What is it?
From ABC Audio and 2020, Cold-Blooded Mystery in Alaska is out now. Listen wherever you get your podcasts.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
Good morning, 8:30. The Sedano and Kap Morning Show is on a feel-good Friday. On this day in 1987, the number one song in the UK. Rick Astley, Never Gonna Give You Up, Sucker.
Did he spit on him?
Good question.
Today is also Bring Your Manners to Work Day.
Oh. You should celebrate that today, Morales.
I should.
Whoopie-doo.
And today is National Chianti Day. I drank a lot of Chianti in my life. You know?
Well, I do know, because as we walk around downtown L.A., you see that bar right there? I was wasted drunk in there. You see that bar right there? I was on the floor. I mean, every bar has got a Morales story in it in like about a 1 to 2 mile radius of the radio station.
I'm sure there was more to those stories as well.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
By the way,
Also,
Morales, you're getting ripped, by the way. I just
By
want you to
who?
know you're
By
getting
whom?
ripped by Mike Andrade on Twitter.
Okay.
Who says it's kind of hard for Roberto Clemente to play in the 1979 World Series when he died in 1972.
I don't think 72 was when he died.
All right, well then, hey, Mike, get it together, buddy. If you're going to rip my boy Morales, you better have your facts straight, pal.
Yeah, the plane crash was in 1972.
Yeah, he died in 72.
Oh, really?
Okay, well then go ahead and rip Morales.
I thought you were talking. Wait, I thought you brought up Roberto Alomar.
I did.
Oh,
Yeah.
it was Roberto Alomar.
Not Roberto.
No, but he brought up Roberto Clemente.
okay.
Roberto Alomar spit on the umpire.
Right.
Roberto
Yeah, that was in,
Clemente
like, the
died in
late
a plane
90s.
crash.
Did he spit?
So
He
Roberto
spit.
Clemente wasn't on that Pirates team?
No, I mean, he literally died and said they won in 60 and 71.
Oh.
When he
oh,
was
so
on
he was
the
on
team.
the 71 team.
Yeah.
I got confused.
Yeah.
Thank you for ripping me, Mike. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Mike must be a Mason and Ireland listener. That he knows the 1971 Pirates like the back of his hand.
Did you just call him old?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Mason and Ireland at noon.
Hey. I love Ireland.
I know you do.
Oh, Cappy, did you see that?
I love that show.
Did you see that?
No, you can't say that anymore, Greg. You've been rescued.
Oh, wow.
I'm
Wow. Like
declaring
me,
my
Greg.
independence like Pepe never would.
Yeah,
Like
Pepe
me.
wouldn't declare his independence.
No, like I got rescued.
And by the
Appreciate
way,
you not taking care of Pepe's parking, to be honest.
by the way, where has Pepe been?
He doesn't come on
Bergman
Wednesdays
Bandit.
anymore. No,
Well,
no,
John
absolutely
hasn't
not.
been here.
Concerts.
LeBron hasn't been here?
John hasn't been here.
Yeah, if John's not here, he doesn't invite them. They
Why,
don't
he's scared
come.
of just
Yeah.
Mace?
Probably, maybe. I don't know.
By the way, did you know that I shared a burger with Mace this week? Accidentally, Trudeau.
Did you hear about this, Trudeau?
What happened? How
Well,
does
the
he feel
whole
about
thing
you
is
calling
just
him a
disgusting.
snake on the ear and stuff all the time? Did that come up?
Me calling him a two-faced, backstabbing snake?
Yeah.
Right.
Did that come up?
Hasn't come up recently. I mean, he knows I say it.
Oh, he knows. Okay, so he knows you say it.
Did you call him a backstabbing hack scumbag or no?
No, he's not a hack.
Oh.
Mason's very.
Did you have me on your show to?
Now that's a hack. JC the hack.
Who does Mason like more between Sedano and Cap?
Cap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Deep down, Sedano is hated by Mason in Ireland. Especially John.
Wait, Mason is hated by Mason in Ireland?
No, John doesn't hate.
Wait, Mason is hated by Mason in Ireland.
What? No.
That's what you said.
Sedano is hated by Mason. I didn't say
that.
Yeah, he did. Wake up, Cappy.
No, you guys wake up. This is the same guy. This is the same guy that thought Roberto Clemente was playing on that 1979 Pirates team.
I did.
Celebrate.
Yeah, all right.
I thought he died after that team.
No, he didn't.
Yeah.
I think my thought makes it for a better story, though, that they won the World Series, then he dies. Like
Wow.
from a
Cappy, what
Netflix
year were you
documentary.
It is a good 30 for 30. Yeah.
Cappy, what year were you born? Just out of curiosity.
What year was I born?
Yeah.
1995, because, I'm only 30 years old. I mean, can't
Your
you
hair
see
is 30 years old.
How youthful I look.
Well,
Can't you see?
Did
how
you see
young
when
I
he
look?
put the dye in his hair, Trudell, and he looks like a Lego?
It's so dark. It's so black.
Well, I have to try and keep up with Sedano. That's why yesterday.
Not putting dye in his hair.
Also,
well, that's
Trudell,
what he says.
I've got a pretty good amount of like kind of gray on the sides now,
Me too.
and it gets more and more every year. But there are a lot of people on the TV side of my industry in the NBA that color their hair, and
No,
I'm
it's
kind
not
of like,
color. We use Topic, and I say we because I use Topic.
okay, topic. So,
Yeah.
but
I
I'm
use
like,
shoe polish.
I just
No,
I
it's not
refuse
shoe
to do it.
Grease.
But I'm like,
Trudell,
is it-
do they encourage you to do it? Like, do you get told by like producers and people that are like, you really should be dyeing your hair?
Thankfully,
No.
nobody's ever told me to. Now, maybe
No.
if I were, like on the worldwide leader or something every day, somebody might mention. I don't know if I'd have to ask Sedano.
Well,
about that,
I'm
but
curious.
Nobody's ever,
They want
nobody's
you to
ever
look a
told me
little
I
more
have to
mature.
color anything.
Yeah,
I
I want you to look more mature.
I will
so
say-
that's why I wear these glasses now. I'm trying to keep up with Sedano.
Yeah, but the
So I-
glasses is not a good look for you.
I mean, not a good
It's
look
really
at all.
not. It's
Horrible.
The black
horrible
ones, the
look.
ones from yesterday were better.
The
Yeah,
clear
go to the
ones
other
are cool.
ones. Yeah.
The
Lindsay,
clear ones are good.
The only appearance thing that I like notes that I got like right when I got the sideline job,
Yeah,
they were
that's
like,
better.
"You got to wear makeup," and I said, "But I don't want to wear makeup." And they said, "No, everybody does. You have to."
you don't wanna
Ireland
be
actually
shiny. Yeah,
you wanna be
bought me-
shiny.
And so, but here's what happened. So the whole first season, I wore makeup every game, and then the second season, I was like, I'm gonna see what happens if I don't put it on. Is anyone going to say anything or care? Nobody said anything or cared. I haven't worn makeup since.
Hey, how about
Sometimes
that?
you do look shiny, though. I'm
You
There's no
could
doubt.
just get
There's
some
no doubt.
powder, though.
But I don't care. I'd much rather look shiny.
Yeah, Jorge's
than
got
have
a
makeup
connection
on
for
my face.
powder.
Powder?
If you need it.
He
Yeah.
got a primo that will be able to make you up, no problem.
So there's somebody else that's on the air right now here in this room that has information about that, but I'm not going to say who.
Oh, was that a shot at me?
I'm not saying anything about who anything.
I've
might be.
got,
You just put
I've
it
got
on
powder
Jorge.
in my office because Sedano hooked me up to where I have like a little makeup kit now in case there's. Now, obviously, I'm not on TV, but if there's a meeting
You're sort of on TV right now.
yeah, but the lighting and I wear a hat, so I'm not going to be shiny. But if there's a meeting or something and I'm a little shiny, I'll powder up that forehead. I'm not. I'm not
I don't mind being shiny. I don't mind
Shiny
being
is
a little
like
shiny.
in right now.
Oh, Shiny's in?
Totally.
Oh, I didn't.
That's
know
what's
in.
in.
That's good. That's good for me. Good news for me.
Totally in.
All right,
I didn't know Shiny was in.
8:36. Radio Tinder time. We play a TV theme.
Muppet Show with our very special guest star, Mr. Steve Martin.
On this day in 1976, Jim Henson's The Muppet Show premiered on television. And what a show it was. God, I love this show. I love Kermit.
It's time to play the music. It's time to light the light. It's time to meet the Muppets.
You can follow her on social media at Lindsay Baseball. Radio Tinder made possible by our new sponsor, the Crazy Hernandez Brothers, Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. If you're in the market for new flooring, shop at Hernandez Wholesale Flooring, where every day is a deal, no gimmicks. Call 866-62-FLOOR or go to HernandezWholesaleFlooring.net. No sale beats wholesale. Radio Tinder time. Take it away, producer Lindsay.
Thanks, Christopher. All right, so I saw Michael Thompson tweet about this yesterday, so I had to look into it a little bit. And, yep, he's right. Mike Tyson and Floyd Mayweather are apparently going to fight each other. CSI released a press report that said that Tyson and Mayweather will box each other in an exhibition in 2026 with the location and streaming platform to be determined at a later date. I don't know why they're doing this. I don't know what the hell's going on because I think after the last time we saw Mike Tyson fight, it was a complete disaster. So I want to know how you guys feel about this. Let's start with you, Cappy. Are you going to watch this?
I am going to swipe left. I'm a huge Tyson fan still to this day. I like Floyd Mayweather, the guy. I don't like Floyd Mayweather, the fighter, because he was always boring as hell. Okay? Why do I need to see Mike Tyson, who just lost, which one was it? Was it Jake Paul or Logan Paul? Which Paul brother beat
Paul,
Tyson?
I think, right?
Jake Paul, right? So if Mike Tyson fights Jake Paul and can't beat Jake Paul, I don't care how old Mike Tyson is, what am I going to do? Watch Floyd Mayweather dance around him for 3 rounds, 5 rounds? Listen, I like all these celebrity fights. This one, I can officially say today, out on Tyson Mayweather.
Are you going to do your impression real quick?
Look at me, man. Look at me. Look at my eye. Look at me. He got 2 eyes. Look at me. I want to fight. He don't want to fight.
How's that?
Trudell, how about you?
Was that real?
That was Cappy.
That was Cappy?
It's pretty good.
I thought that wasn't like Jorge didn't hit a button.
No, that was
button right
Cappy.
All right, hold, Cappy. Can you just do it? Can you do it one more time?
Look at me, man. He don't want to fight. I want to fight. Look at me. He got 2 eyes. I got 1 eye. He got 1 eye.
It's like Adam Sandler doing Mike Tyson.
Yes.
It's a good
Oh,
mix.
that's right. This is Adam Sandler. Look, he got 2 eyes. I got 1 eye.
I
got 1 eye.
All right,
I'm
we're
ready
good.
to
We're good.
fight.
We're good. Stop.
I hate to be sort of boring on this one, Lindsay,
Yeah.
but
You don't have an impression
me
for
at
us?
all.
You don't have a Mike Tyson and an Adam Sandler?
That's why I made Cappy do it twice, so I wouldn't have to. So
That's
no,
why I made Cappy do it twice.
Let's
Hey,
just say,
now.
if Cappy
Did he spit?
If Cappy got this pay-per-view and invited me over
Mhm.
and promised a certain set of promise is the wrong word. I knew there was going to be a certain set of, there was some drinks and there's some food. Would I go for the social thing just to hang out with my friends? Maybe, but then I would be on my phone during the match and not watching it.
Wow.
You know what I'm
Scoring
saying?
it? Would you be scoring it officially?
No interest in the fight whatsoever.
Oh.
But
You
I
wouldn't
would go
put
for
out
the
like
social
after
event.
round 1, Tyson 10, Mayweather 9. You wouldn't do that on Twitter?
I honestly don't even know exactly how to score boxing.
Oh, come on.
Well,
No.
if you're scoring at home, why are you listening to us?
Huh?
You got it. That used to be like a wacky radio bit. Hey.
I don't get it, though.
We used to say, like,
Oh,
and if you're scoring
I
at
just
home.
got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
that used to be like at the broadcasters, like, hey, if you're scoring at home, that's E5.
Yeah, right. The baseball. Pepe tried, which is why. By the way, you spoke of Pepe earlier. I came in for, I think it was for a cross-eyed or something, and he handed me one of the stat sheet, and I thought he was giving it to me for my kids. Meanwhile, he was actually giving it to me for the celebrity softball game. But then
no, exactly,
which I didn't realize. I
He
got
takes it
rid of
very seriously.
I got but then as you know, I did it on the app, which I thought was a very.
But here's the thing, and this is why you never miss work. Pepe, you missed the softball game because, like, your family came in town. Who cares about your family?
We went to Las Vegas.
I don't care. And now,
Backstreet Boys.
Pepe, you're gone. It's Trudell, Michael, and I for All-Star games moving forward. We're going to stick Pepe in the field, have him
What if Cappy
go
wants
after a
me to,
line drive.
Okay, what if Cappy wants me to play next year? Can I just be mic'd up and be in the booth, like, from the field?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
So Pepe's back now?
No.
A hot Chicana from the barrio, keeping it real.
Right. That's
All
Pepe.
right,
We'll introduce you to some hyenas next year in West
Hyena.
Covina. Nothing like West Covina hyenas on
Hello.
a Friday night.
My hometown,
Hello.
Trudeau.
Avner. Isn't that right, Cappy?
Hello.
Okay, there you go.
That's right.
What else you got, Linz?
All right, so this one is a Dear Abby write-in.
Dear
where-
Cappy.
Yes, Dear Cappy, which we do need to start doing to get some
Okay.
Cappy advice.
Okay.
So this guy writes into Dear Abby, and he says he's a 67-year-old man with 2 sisters. And
Does he listen to Mason in Ireland?
Probably.
Okay.
So he was recently at his younger sister's house, and he received a call from his girlfriend. And so while him and his girlfriend were discussing finances, his sister chimed in and had some choice words for him, I guess. And so I guess him and his girlfriend does not get along with his sister, and it's causing quite a lot of tension in between the two families. So if this were you guys, and like let's say you, Cappy, if you had a sister and she didn't get along with Rachel, like what would you do in that situation?
Well, first of all, I do have a sister.
You do?
Yeah.
This was insulting on 2 levels, which I love.
Wait, I thought you're a single child.
No.
No? Okay.
Why does my behavior indicate like neediness of a single
No,
child?
Cappy, I swear
Well,
that
yes,
you've
it
said
does,
that
but-
many times. I don't remember you ever referring to any nieces or nephews, but I stand
Yeah.
corrected.
Yeah, I have. My sister lives in Tampa, and her daughter also lives in Tampa. So the good news is I don't have to put these ladies together. But in terms of
That's kind of funny.
in terms of what you're asking, which is, if I had to choose between my sister and my girlfriend,
Well, I mean, what would you do in that situation if they didn't get along?
I would stop talking to my sister.
Okay.
Because
great answer.
as Chris has pointed out, I am petrified of my girlfriend.
Really? You would, like, break up your family? Like, really?
She lives in Tampa, whatever.
Yeah, what are you going to do?
Yeah, what are you
These
gonna do?
things happen.
Trudell, what about you?
I was just thinking about the whole, like, how many people that Cappy forgot had either passed away, like in my family, that I had brought out during that. And so it made me feel a little better that he was on the other end. But then the other side of that set in, and then I felt guilty and bad for Cappy. Yeah. And now, since I was so distracted within that, are you wanting to know about my brother and sister?
Yeah, like what if your sister didn't get along with your wife? What would you do?
God.
You kind of like, be like, I guess, like, raise the cold shoulder towards your sister.
I think you
take the Heine. You take the Heine over the Hermana.
I think you just. I think the way you obviously have to side towards the wife in a if you have to pick, right? In this case, I think you're always trying to mediate. Fortunately for me, my sister and wife do get along well. But if they didn't, I think I would kind of veer in the direction of wife, and then maybe you make the side call to the sister and say, like, hey, look, here's what's going on at home. You know, I'm trying to handle this, etc.
Well, thank you, Trudell. Thank you, Linz, for Radio Tinder on a Friday. We love it. Thanks to Hernandez Wholesale Flooring for making it possible. Cappy, tell us about our friends at Ocean Subaru.
Oh, I'll be driving my Ocean Subaru Outback today when I go up to Angel Stadium. Then I'll be driving it up to Cal Poly Slow. Then I'll be driving it back down to SoFi Stadium on Sunday. And I'll probably do it on like half a tank of gas. I mean, I don't mean to exaggerate, but I'm just here to tell you that when you drive a Subaru, besides all of the great things, the technology, the safety, the all-wheel drive, fuel efficiency is something that I cannot stop bragging about. So I want you to head to Ocean Subaru of Fullerton to get your new Subaru, to meet Omar, the general manager, 20-plus years in the U.S. Army. Thank you for your service, sir. He's got the best sales staff in the Subaru business in all of Southern California. And not only the entire lineup of all the brand new Subarus, but also the pre-owned certified Subarus, which a lot of the time you get these crazy good prices. So you make sure to check those out as well. So listen, Subaru is an incredible product. You want to put your kids into a car that you know is the safest vehicle on the road. Fuel efficiency is something that I come into next right after safety. It's an amazing car, whether it's the Outback, the Crosstrek, the Forester, the Solterra, the entire lineup of Subarus at Ocean Subaru of Fullerton. Come on in and visit. Ocean Subaru of Fullerton, we're at 1100 South Euclid in Fullerton, right off the 91 freeway. Shout out to all of our listeners down in that area, in the Fullerton area. I know you guys take a lot of pride when you hear us talk about you on the air.
DTF.
That's exactly right. Go to OceanSubaruOC.com. That's OceanSubaruOC.com. We got a lot coming up with Ocean Subaru in the latter part of the year, so stay tuned. Ocean Subaru of Fullerton, where every journey starts with love.
Thank you, Cappy. 8:46. Good morning. By the way, the Rams are back at SoFi. Don't miss Matthew Stafford, Puka Nacua, Jared Verse, and your Rams as they kick off the season this Sunday, September 7th, against the Houston Texans. Grab your seats right now so you can be there with Cappy and I. Rams.com/HOU. And don't forget the Rich Eisen Show coming up at 9. Our final segment on terrestrial radio is next on ESPN LA.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show. We'd like to thank our founding partner,
East Central Hotel, the official downtown home away from home for Cappy and Morales. EastCentralHotel.com.
This is the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
Parents, did you know that Children's Hospital Los Angeles has the #1 spine program of its kind on the West Coast? In fact, 1 in 5 kids who need spine care come to the Autry Orthopedic Center at CHLA. Their specialists provide world-class care for spinal disorders, including scoliosis, helping young athletes get back in the game. So don't let scoliosis or spinal injuries throw your child a curveball. To learn more, visit chla.org.
John Ireland for Blue Ice, the finest potato vodka sourced from Idaho and pure Snake River Aquafire water. Find classic Blue Ice vodka or any of their unique flavors in stores or ask for it by name. Blue Ice vodka, because taste is everything.
Hey,
it's Mason. The NFL is back at Cosm. Watch NFL games in shared reality at Cosm and feel the energy of game day in the dome and in the hall. This season, before every Rams home game, you can hang out with ESPN LA's Travis Rogers and Sua Cravens for the Rams pregame show live from the hall at Cosm. And if you got a ticket to the game, you get in there for free. Don't miss Cosm's signature menu. Go check it out, Cosm.com. That's COSM.com, Cosm.com.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
Chris Morales here. So many things, big and little, make you uniquely you. Your hobbies, dreams, career, family, and more. Addiction to drugs, including opioids and stimulants, can strip these away from you. This National Recovery Month, recover your life. Choose treatment for drug addiction and get back to what matters most. Find a provider and proven treatment option that's right for you. Recover you at choosechangeca.org.
From kickoff to cash out, ESPN Bet has the tools you need to score more on game days. Bet smarter with stats at your fingertips. Get personalized parlays built just for you. And with your fantasy team synced right in the app, you can back your squad. Right now, new customers get $100 in bonus bets when you bet $10. Sign up with promo code USL to get started. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details. Offer not available in New York.
Empower. Tim collects bobbleheads. A lot of bobbleheads. Baseball bobbleheads. Race car bobbleheads. Little Chihuahua bobbleheads. He's got an entire room strictly for bobbleheads. Does he need them? No. Is his wife mad about it? A little. But Tim works with Empower, and he got good at money, so he can be a little bad. Ooh, horse bobblehead. Classy, Tim. Empower. Invest well, live a little. Start today at empower.com.
Hey, this is Rich Eisen. You're starting your day with the Sedano and Kap Morning Show on ESPN LA. Don't forget my show. The Rich Eisen Show is coming up this morning at 9 on 710 ESPN and the all-new ESPN LA app. Now, back to the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
Wow. 8:50, good morning. 10 minutes in front of 9 o'clock. On this day, actually tomorrow, September 6th, back in 1982, Culture Club released their song, Do You Really Want to Hurt Me? From their album, Kissing to Be Clever.
Hey now.
Did he spit?
No, he kissed. He kissed. He didn't spit.
Did he spit on him?
You know, now that Dak Prescott spit first.
Yeah.
Dude, spit on that thing.
Spit on that thing.
Dak said he just spat because he always spits during the game.
Dak Prescott or Jaylen Carter?
Dak just spits because he always spits, he said. Jaylen Carter spit on Dak.
Mm-hmm.
No?
Yeah, well, my Eagles, they didn't cover.
Your Eagles.
Yeah,
I'm saying my
Sedano
well, I used to be
more about football than
Here's
you.
the funny thing. I used to be an Eagles fan when T.O. was there. Now I'm a Rams fan. But yesterday I got a lot of text, and my family was commenting to me, hey, you actually get to watch your Eagles because when they were in the Super Bowl and they won, I was in a coma in February. Because I almost died, 8:51.
Right.
Well, thankfully, Cap, you saved your life by having that conversation.
Actually, no,
I noticed how fat you were getting, and that saved your life. Now look at you. Now look how hot you are.
You know who also noticed that I had lost weight? Yesterday, producer Lindsay Baseball and I, we were at Yamava Resort Casino. You see I'm wearing the Yamava hat today. And
love those
Lindsay, Jorge, and I are wearing these fine T-shirts. The Beats took over where Rock and Brews is.
Oh, yeah?
Was. Right,
Really?
yeah. That too. They took over there at Yamava Resort Casino.
Oh,
and the
wow.
Beats is an awesome place. Lindsay, you went to Beats yesterday.
So it's Beats differently than the Rock and Brew. It's an entertainment venue that happens to serve food instead of a restaurant that has bands.
Oh, you see that, Cappy?
Yeah,
So,
that's cool.
Yeah, I had some free play for my birthday, so because I'm a Club Serrano member. So I checked out the Beats, and it's a really cool place. They got some bands there. They're not the bands and the acts that you would have like in the larger Yamava Theater,
right?
Because this is, again, it's an entertainment venue. It's just a little bit smaller, more intimate, I guess you would call it. They have Jet coming up there in November. They're going to have Tony, which we should totally go to that because I would love to see Tony. So yeah, it was really cool. Great time. And that's why I said I'm kind of tired today because I hung out there way too long yesterday.
Yeah, you guys look cool in those Beats T-shirts. We love
We got
Yamava.
one for you. We got one for you.
Oh, thanks. I love Yamava, man. It's like, listen, I know that we have a lot of partners that are in the casino space and the gaming space, but seriously, like you talk about a Vegas experience in Southern California, that place is awesome.
Four Diamond Resort.
Yeah, the only Four Diamond Resort. And here's the thing. They also own the Palms in
Vegas.
In Vegas, which I was at last year for Yachtly Crew, and that was a great place. And you don't feel like you're on the Strip, because I don't want to go to the Strip. I'm tired of Vegas. I did a lot of Vegas years for sports radio in my career. So the nice part was we flew JSX, Stephanie
which
and I.
is awesome.
We then, because of where JSX is located, we took car service right behind the Strip to the Palm. So then we didn't even have to. We went right to the Palms, saw our show, had a great meal, had a great time, then did the same trip back to JSX. Never had to go on the Strip, which I loved. So our friends at Yamava Resort Casino, Thomas over there, and by the way, the general manager, Kyle Anderson, he remembered me, and he goes, "You're a lot skinnier now," but he remembers when you and I shared the 22-inch glizzy.
Oh, good God.
And I believe that's going to be popping up here on the YouTube feed.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Oh, yeah.
Chris, that picture in your office of the two of us going 22-inch glizzy, I must get a copy of that from my office. It's one of my all-time highlights. And then look, we're down. Look, we're down to the very end. Sedano comes in. He's calling. We're right. Look, we're nose to nose. And then all of a sudden, one of us pulls away, and you were still holding on to my 2 inches.
Now, thank you.
Oh my gosh, Ted.
Trudell looked back. Trudell looked back at the T-shirt. The T-shirt in the studio it's the T-shirt that Radio Michael fan made where it says "Welcome back from the dead." I came back from the dead for this, and it's you and I sharing the cupcake. But for people to know where all this eating extravaganza comes from, it comes from the 22-inch glizzy when I beat you by eating 11.5 inches.
Right, and then at the end, there were 2 inches left. Those were my 2 inches, and you were holding my 2 inches. That's all I was trying to say.
Look at Trudell.
Did he spit on him?
No, not that day.
See, at least on this one, your hand is in the middle of it. Every other food item you shared, you took the hand away.
Right.
So lips did
because
touch.
you wanted to kiss me.
Right.
But by the way, Trudell, I don't think you heard the rest of what happened with the Mason burger. Just to get back to
you got to bring that up.
Oh yeah. So real quick here. Actually, we don't have time. So you're going to have to listen to this story in the YouTube chat.
That seems like better fitted for the YouTube.
Yeah, it's better for the YouTube. So we're getting ready for the Rich Eisen show here on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app. And we will continue on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles. If you're listening to us on the app, on the Listen Live tile or the Sedano and Cap tile, we will continue. You don't need to worry about it. If you want to hear Rich Eisen, hit the Rich Eisen tile. All right, the Sedano and Cap show on a Friday, a feel-good Friday.
Yeah.
8:55. Good morning. We're back on
Angel Stadium tonight.
Yeah, we're back on ESPN LA on the YouTube next.
The Sedano and Cap Morning Show.
This fall,
The police coming straight from the underground.
Ice Cube is bringing truth to power.
Am I iller than a natural born killer?
You know how we do. Featuring 4 decades of attitude, a musical production like he's never done before. September 28th, Crypto.com Arena. Ice Cube, Truth to Power Tour. 4 decades of attitude.
Straight out of Compton is a crazy brother named Ice Cube.
On sale now at Ticketmaster.com.
Looking for an easy way to save energy and earn money? With Clean Power Alliance's Power Response Home program, you can do both. You could earn $20 just for signing up. Get paid to power down today at cleanpoweralliance.org/home.
Hey guys, Cappy here. When disaster strikes, you expect your insurance company to be there for you, but often they look for ways to underpay your claim. If you're feeling abandoned, pushed to use low-rated contractors, or ignored after years of loyalty, we protect homeowners from the games and fine print that insurance companies are known for. Contact Avner Gatt, one of California's largest public adjusting firms. Visit avnergatt.com or call 818-917-5256. With a team that has the industry's know-how, including experience from the insurance side, Avner Gatt is ready to fight for you. With over 20 years of experience, they offer a free initial consultation and have the largest network of experts to evaluate your damages. Remember, size, experience, and expertise matter. Don't let your insurance company leave you in the dark. Call Avner Gatt, 818-917-5256, or visit avnergatt.com today. Avner Gatt, your claim, our game.
Nobody's got better moves than the DeMarco and Travis afternoon show.
Everybody can dance. You got to dance like nobody's watching. You got to love like you've never been hurt. You got to dance like nobody's watching.
I will dance at a wedding and have a great time.
the laughs, the sports, and yes, the best dance steps at 710.
I got the same 6 moves.
I'm so self-conscious when I'm doing it.
Oh, really?
But for whatever reason.
You look like you're a good dancer.
I'm not, but at a wedding, I don't care.
Yeah.
I've had a martini
That's
and
fine.
4 beers,
That's
and
okay.
let's go do it.
It's DeMarco Farr and Travis Rogers for your afternoon drive.
Got a little two-step to you?
No, I got a little of this.
It's fun.
About
there
it.
you go.
Fine.
Look,
Yeah,
there you go.
it.
Follow DeAndre.
Caucasian two-step. That's what I call
There
it.
you go.
The what?
Caucasian two-step.
I'm going to
There
patent
you
that.
go.
Weekdays 3 to 6 p.m. on 710 ESPN, the ESPN LA app, and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
Feel the ground tremble. The Morongo Band of Mission Indians invites you to the 34th Annual Thunder and Lightning Powwow. Enjoy authentic arts, crafts, and the cuisine of Native American culture. All are welcome to this free, family-friendly event. Call 888-MORONGO or go to morongopowwow.com for more information. The Thunder and Lightning Powwow, September 26th through the 28th.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/joy to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy, HIMS.com/JOY.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
I've been walking these streets so long, singing the same old song. I know every crack in these dirty sidewalks of Broadway, where hustle's the name of the game, and nice guys get washed away.
9 o'clock, good morning. It is the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
There's been a load of compromise.
Nothing like the Rhinestone Cowboy. The great Glenn Campbell. On this day in 1975, the #1 hit. Glenn Campbell, the Rhinestone Cowboy.
Like a rhinestone cowboy.
I can just picture Cappy in his letter jacket, driving into school, windows down.
Oh, yeah.
As a high school sophomore when this came out, just blaring this.
Just a little early, though, Michael. A little
I was
early.
going to say he's not that old.
Yeah.
6th
I
grade?
mean, I'm a young guy here, man.
You are a young guy. You do look like a young guy.
Young fella, you know?
Am I led to believe that this YouTube hour is going to be more unhinged than the previous 2 hours that I just participated in?
Maybe not.
Well,
is that what happens here?
Hey, listen,
What
let
do
me
you
tell you
want it to
something.
be?
The first hour, you gave us some gems, pal. Let me tell you.
A hot Chicana from the barrio, keeping it real.
Right on, bro. Right on.
Look, that's straight out of Urban Dictionary. You know, it's a fact.
You know, Trudell reading definitions of words from the Urban Dictionary could be gold.
Bring a bucket and a mop.
It really could be.
That might have been the highlight of COVID for us at ESPN LA. The Sliwa After Dark was pretty good.
Oh,
Sliwa
that
at
was
Sunset?
something you teased. So 2 things you teased that I would love for you to pay off was Sliwa tweeting back at you, and then Mason in the hamburger, whatever.
So here's the thing. People tweet at us and think that they're going to, like, get under our skin with stuff and are like, oh, I'd rather have 2 hours of Sliwa than 2 hours of Rich Eisen. So, okay, that's cool. Sliwa left, so that's not on us.
Mm-hmm.
And Rich Eisen is part of a multi-market and great thing for ESPN Radio and for Good Karma Brands and for us here at ESPN LA, ESPN Plus, Disney Plus. So I responded and said, I love Rich. I also love Sliwa. Wish he was still part of our team. Feel free to listen to him. And I linked Sliwa's YouTube channel.
Oh, that's nice of you.
Very lovely.
Sliwa responded and said, "Appreciate you, my friend."
Yeah, Aww, nice. Very sweet. Very sweet.
You're not getting at us. Like, Sliwa made his decision. He's still got a business. Could he come home one day? Could he come home and replace John Ireland? Maybe.
Could you imagine Mason and Sliwa?
Mason and Sliwa would be amazing.
Oh, my God.
Mason and Sliwa would be the greatest thing ever.
Could you imagine?
Don't you remember, though, like, Sliwa didn't like Mesa's Sliwa, was it Sliwa After Dark or Sliwa at Sunset?
Sliwa at Sunset,
yeah. He didn't like that.
No, he did not.
Yeah.
Why not?
He played the Chinatown theme song. And
The China. I'm trying to look
Wait,
it up.
okay, Greg, you were on the show at the time?
Yeah.
So what was this? What would Mason do and what didn't Sliwa like?
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, actually, no, I think, Lindsay, you
I
were
was
on
doing it, yeah.
Oh,
it was during COVID.
And Jesse, remember Jesse?
Oh, yeah, Jesse.
Jesse Lopez was the producer.
Jesse Lopez.
Yeah.
What was he
liked,
doing that
he
Sliwa
liked
didn't
salmon.
Well, I don't know.
I'm like, Jesse, what are you having for dinner tonight? He's like, oh, I just put the salmon in the air fryer. I'm like, what is salmon?
So remember how things went. We had Sliwa After Dark, after Mason and Ireland in the afternoon. By the way, Mason and Ireland were taken out of afternoon drive once for a reason when we switched Max and Marcellus in them. So then we had to put them back in afternoon drive because Bristol's smart idea was giving us the Will Kane show. Now that was a knock on Bristol just then. So then we were able to maneuver and get the Scott Kaplan show at night. That's how that happened because Sliwa and Travis were doing early morning. That's how all the moves happened. So Sliwa then is with doing Travis, and that allowed us
Sliwa
to
did Travis?
Maybe. And that allowed us to do the Sedano and Cap, or Sedano or Kaplan show. Now I'm confusing myself.
Sedano and Friends?
No, Kaplan and Friends.
Oh, I'm so confused right now.
Oh, man.
I think I confused myself in that whole thing. But anyway, we love Sliwa. But he did not like the bit of the Chinatown theme, Sliwa at Sunset.
Well, because what Mason would do is when we did the crosstalk with Sliwa at the end.
It was like a half-hour crosstalk.
Yeah, it was long.
It was like from 6 to 6:30.
And he would kind of tease him and be like, so now it's Sliwa at Sunset.
And they'd be like, what do you got, Slee? And, of course, no sports are going on because we're in the pandemic. And Sliwa would be like, well, I'm in my apartment in Koreatown, and I don't have a lot.
Okay, so he didn't like that. Okay, and then so what happened with you and Mason then? You ran into him. You said something about eating burgers or
Bring a bucket and a mop.
So on Tuesday,
this is real bad.
Our launch day here at the station, launching a new fall lineup.
Yeah.
We had donuts in the morning. There was a Sedano and Cap donut spread that
I was
said
hoping
Sedano
you would have
and Cap.
donuts today for me coming in. But
And I ate the P from Cap. I ate Cap's P right in front of everybody. And that really pissed off Cappy for some reason. I don't know. But anyway, then our friends from Shake Shack brought in amazing burgers.
Oh,
incredible. They were really good.
But I was stuck in a meeting. And I couldn't break out of this meeting because you know how one meeting ends and I thought I was going to break away and get my Shake Shack burger? Somebody kept talking to me one-on-one. And I was like, can you stop talking so I can go get a burger? I couldn't. Then another meeting started.
Wait,
and
who was it? Who?
It doesn't matter.
I want to know. We got to know.
No.
You can't do
It
it.
could have only been a couple of people if you didn't just flex.
It's a sales
since he runs the station.
Kathy, if this were George, you wouldn't let it go.
It's a salesperson who nobody knows, so there's no point in me
If it's
saying.
if it's not Tommy, then why wouldn't you just big time them since you big time everybody else?
Because I'm trying to be a better teammate, and I'm
got
trying
it.
to
Okay.
make
Hey,
this
that's
person
really
better.
nice, by the way. That's very, very nice of you to try to be a better teammate. That's really nice.
Yeah, what day is it today? Isn't it like an appreciation day or something?
Yeah,
along those lines?
manners.
Bring your manners to work
yeah,
day.
yeah, yeah.
Right. Very nice,
Good
Christopher.
job, Chris.
Because I get a yell. No, what we should do is keep playing drops over me that are louder than me so I can't finish the story.
Did he spit? We got tomorrow. We got now.
Anyway.
Spit on that thing.
Spit on that thing.
So.
Can I play drops from here? Let me
Yeah,
see.
you can.
Yeah, go ahead.
All
No,
right.
we moved the monitor for Mason because Mason now sits in this seat because of the headphone thing. It's a whole thing. You
But
got
it's not
drop?
because of the microphone that John uses?
No.
Dead.
Okay.
So the story.
All right, go ahead.
So,
It was late in the game.
Was that
You
real?
gave him the green light, man.
Wait, was that real? He
Yes,
burped?
he burped on the
Oh
air
my-
and then
Late
blamed
in the
Mason
game.
for it. He
That's
said, "No, you burped
disgusting.
Mason. It wasn't me. It was Mason."
That's disgusting.
that's why we know Ireland
fine.
doesn't mind a spitter.
It's fine.
Did he spit?
He
You can
also
burp
choked
on
on
the air.
garlic knots. Did you guys know that one?
He choked on a garlic knot?
Yeah, so he was giving away tickets for a Lakers one time, and he's at home, and he's eating garlic knots, and then he's like, Caller 7 wins.
There's a drop for that, too.
Yeah, there. I'll find it.
By the way, Sedano, when you text me yelling at me for this, I told you I'd keep it together for at least 2 hours, which I did.
Yeah, you
the
did a good
YouTube
job.
hour was going to get loose.
Yeah, that's right.
The horse.
Anyway, so I never get to break away to get a burger. Now another meeting is starting. Everyone's walking in with their burger and their fries, and I'm like, man, where's my burger?
Right.
So I have to wait till this meeting finishes. A half hour goes by. I thought about texting Stephanie, hey, can you grab me a burger and put it? But I didn't, and I knew she was kind of not going to be happy if I said that because whatever. I get out of the meeting.
Wait. I found it.
Right now, caller number 7 wins a pair of those tickets. Excuse me, 877-710-ESPN. Mason and Ireland, ESPN LA.
I mean, he powered through. Johnny I powered through that.
I don't like the tenor of that. The laughs back in there about that. I don't like that. Where are the drops that make fun of Mason on here? These are all Ireland
Oh, there's
drops.
plenty. There's plenty.
All right, I need to find those. Okay, Chris. So
The biggest laugh on Mason is that we somehow pay him to still be on the radio.
Oh, come on. Today's supposed to be Bring Your Manners to Work Day. Cut this kid a break.
Sorry, that's just a song. Okay. All right, go, Chris, can you finish the hamburger story? Thank you.
So now I'm walking down the hall after several meetings with Nick Riley, one of our teammates. And I go, Nick, do you think there's any burgers left? He goes, I don't know. A lot of them went, but I see one there, so maybe you're in luck. And I go, oh, thank God, there's one burger left. I pick the burger's in a box, as though it's new. I open up the box and realize there's a bite taken out of the burger.
Oh.
Now, quickly in my head,
no.
I weigh my options. I don't have time to go get something else. There's more meetings. There's more work that needs to be done. And I'm thinking of the people that would have done this.
Bergman.
No,
I would never do that.
By the way, I'm not afraid of sharing spit with Bergman at this point.
Yeah, at this point.
Okay, so Bergman just likes to smell.
Yeah, I would sniff it,
Okay,
but I
my
would
bad.
not take a bite and put it back.
My bad.
Bergman
Fair
can
enough.
sniff my body. He can do whatever he wants.
No.
Bergman and I are
Gross.
very close. So I'm kind of running through my head of who could have possibly done this. And I go, you know what? At the end of the world, it's not the end of the world. At the end of the day.
Wait, at the end of the day and
Yeah,
the
I
end of
screwed
the
up
world?
the phrases.
All
Anyway.
right.
We got it.
Just want to make sure.
So I start eating the burger.
I'm a leave-in.
Did you
Now, here's the...
Did you eat, did you consider
I
just
ate, no,
taking
I
out
ate the whole
hat?
thing.
That's
Okay.
what I
Sorry,
asked. That's what I asked. Did you cut out the bitten part?
I ate the whole thing.
Okay.
Now, here was the bigger issue for me. This was a spicy burger. There were like peppers in it. So my mouth is on fire. I don't like spicy. So I'm thinking, what happened to just a great normal Shake Shack burger? This is their spicy burger.
So it's jalapeno?
So I'm thinking, well, what somebody did probably was take a bite of this, realize it was spicy, and put it back. There's so much spice that it's killing whatever germs could be. So I'm like, whatever.
Well, I don't know if that's how that
I
works.
eat the burger. I have to down a thing of milk to cool off my mouth.
Whole
I eat the
milk?
fries. Yeah. Yeah, whatever was in the container. And now I'm back in a meeting. I come back around into the studio later on, and people are like, dude, did you hear it was Bergman. He goes, did you hear the Mason bit from today? I go, no, what happened? He goes, Mason took a bite of a burger and put it back. And I go, oh, my God. That was the burger I ate. So now I realize Mason and I shared spit.
Right.
And I go into Mason and I tell him. And he has the look of horror on his face, realizing, uh-oh, we just established a bit. Then me and Morales now shared food.
Right.
Then I tell Cappy about so that night, remember, now we
He's
have dinner.
outraged.
We have dinner at Lazy Dog that night. A nice, healthy moment between us. We remember the past. My health, the fact that I almost died, 9:11 a.m., by the way. Then Cappy looks at me and goes, do you think you need to get tested? And I go, Cappy, what are you saying?
What are you saying,
he goes,
Cappy?
well, he just had COVID. And I go, oh, yeah, he had COVID. No, I think I'm fine.
Well, yeah, I mean, when I asked the question, Mike, hey, do you think you should get tested? What did you think I meant?
I didn't think anything.
Okay, well, I mean,
He spit on him.
I mean, it's a reasonable question given that Mace had COVID.
Yeah, that's
just-
that's the information that I didn't have.
Yeah, just
He
days
had COVID.
earlier, Mace came back from a vacation, missed like 3 days on air in studio, and then finished out the week at home.
Well, if Mason just had COVID, why would he take a bite of a burger and then leave it there?
Now,
instead
that's
of
a
throwing it in the
valid
trash?
question.
That's a great question.
it's Mason.
This is also from the guy that had a Starbucks sandwich that had a tooth in it, and he continued to eat the Starbucks sandwich.
Look at Trudell's face.
That's true. That's a true story, by the way.
That was me and you on that show. On that
It
show at
was,
the time.
it was.
Yeah,
So
he had
Mace did that?
Yeah, there was a tooth in a Starbucks sandwich. Instead of giving it back, he ate the sandwich.
He didn't take the tooth out either.
What? Why would he? I don't know. Like
he just crunched on that tooth, huh?
I bet.
isn't there a lawsuit in there?
Well, there would have been if he didn't eat
Not
the
for
evidence.
him. No, he was hungry.
The guy's won plenty of lawsuits.
I'll just say one thing,
Allegedly.
though, because I know a lot of people do this. Like, if I'm eating at a restaurant and I'm eating and I'm enjoying the meal, and all of a sudden I find that there's a hair. Oh, man, there's a hair. Oh, God. Like, I'm not the kind of person that goes, excuse me, hey, listen, I don't want to return this. I don't feel good about this, but there was a big hair in here. Would you mind? Like, I don't do that. I'm like, hey, you know what? Take the hair, throw it off to the side, keep on eating.
Well, we have an immune system for a reason.
Right. Like, I don't know why. Like, people are like, ew, that's gross. I'm like, you know what? People are back there working. They're humans. You know, hairs fall out.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, I just don't find it to be that big of a deal that you pull a hair out of the sandwich and you eat the rest of the sandwich.
Okay, so I was eating just a sandwich and I had some buffalo sauce, like in a little cup, and a fruit fly flew into the cup, right, and just got like stuck in the buffalo sauce.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Cap, so to me, it's not the end of the world, but I'm like, I'm gonna have to go get another buffalo sauce. Just throw that one away. Would you just keep eating?
Wait a minute, really?
Like, does a bug?
It's a fruit fly.
I know, but there's just something about seeing it in there that's just kind of gross. Like,
I think a fruit fly is less gross than a hair.
That's what I'm asking you. Would you, Cappy? Would you just eat it? Would you not worry about the bug?
No, I would take the bug out.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, I'm going to dip my sandwich right back into this buffalo sauce.
Okay. So you're undeterred.
The things that Cappy has dipped into?
Right. You have no idea, bro.
Okay. So you're going to plow through.
Oh, he's going to plow through.
You're gonna eat.
Yeah, I'm going to plow is right.
Yeah.
Damn right I'm going to plow. You got that right.
And spit on that thing.
I will spit on it.
And Lindsay, it sounds like you're not deterred by a bug.
No, but
in eating either.
a hair would be really gross. That's disgusting.
It is gross, but you know what? A lot of
fly,
times, the couple times it's happened to me, I do what Cappy does: pull the hair out and go. You know what? A human being made a mistake in the other world. I have an immune system. It's not gonna. I'm not gonna die because.
It's more like the idea of
I wouldn't
it.
return something. I would just in it.
No.
If I had a salad, it had hair in it. I'm just gonna pull it out. And
You wouldn't ask. So
Right.
you wouldn't
I
ask
wouldn't.
nicely
Good job,
though,
Bernie.
and like that. Well, hey, look, I get that this happens. I'm so sorry. Would you mind sending another salad or whatever? You wouldn't do that.
No, I would not send it
No,
back. Right?
Lindsay, would you?
I don't know.
I think a bug I would be more inclined
No,
to
a bug
send back.
is- a bug
for
is-
sure. I
Well,
would for
bugs
sure.
happen.
A bug
There's
is
a
a lot less
cockroach in there.
intentional.
Right, if
something
there's
that-
a cockroach, yeah.
Yeah, if it's like a big bug.
Cockroach.
No, even a fruit fly, I'd be like, I don't want to eat a bug.
As a
Can
former
we take back?
bartender, fruit flies happen all the time.
Yeah.
Sure.
It's a thing.
Yeah.
I mean, we let bartenders squeeze lemons
Okay.
or limes into our drinks and then drop it in there. So now you got their hands on it. Not to mention the people that have already touched the outside. I mean, a lemon or a lime. These are very, they're gross. But yet we use them all the time. We don't think twice about it. But a hair is a big deal.
I think so.
I mean, it was kind of like when Bergie sniffed your sandwich, Mike. I mean, unless he exhaled and there was residue that left his beak and landed on your
it's called
sandwich.
snot. It's called boogers.
Yeah, right. If
Which
those
didn't.
things, right?
Well,
so
I don't know.
Like honestly, I would have eaten the sandwich when Bergie smelled your sandwich. I'd eat that sandwich.
I appreciate that, Cappy.
Yeah.
I mean,
And
I did
Trudell
eat the
did.
sandwich. Yeah, I did.
Oh,
eat
you
the
did
sandwich.
eat the sandwich.
Well, because
Oh, good.
I didn't see a booger, but I thought if we would have zaprudered it, and does by the way, does
Parker has
know
no
what that
idea
is
what
yet?
zapruder is. Yeah, no. He doesn't
Yeah.
have any clue.
Parker, just Google
what?
it.
Speaking of Parker,
Go ahead,
Yeah,
Lindsay.
speaking of Parker,
we need to get into something.
I'm here.
Uh-oh.
what happened?
Do
I'm
I need
here.
to get out in front of this real quick, guys? I mean, this feels deep.
What's going on? This is not good. Whatever we're doing.
I was just going to ask you about Parker and why he didn't invite us to the party that he had.
Had or is having?
Am I supposed to jump in here? Why are we coming? Yeah, if you want.
Let's kill this.
Okay.
You're killing Parker?
No, it's just nobody knew what was going on, and Parker's just talking to himself in the back of the social room.
Yeah, I'm trying to build
why are
out
you
a
doing that,
post
Parker?
about
That
hot
wasn't
Chicanas
good
back here.
No, that was not good content. That is not in the playbook.
That's not in my playbook.
That is not in the playbook at all. Not in the playbook. I'll tell you what is in the playbook, though, Christopher. This Sunday, you and me at the Rams game. Now, like I said earlier, we're going to have ourselves a hell of a weekend, right? We're going to start tonight at the Coors Light Chill Zone in Anaheim for the Angels and the A's. We're going to be at that game. For those of you guys that have won tickets tonight, super excited to hang out with you guys.
It's going to be a party. How many fat ones do you think we're going to eat?
Well, last time they had like a kielbasa, right?
Oh, it was a brat kielbasa. It was a brat and a hot dog.
No. I feel like there was a third option. I feel like there was a
Caesar
brat
salad,
Yeah.
brats, hot dogs, chips and dip, and
Yeah.
cookies.
You
But I
sound
thought
like
there was-
Jesse saying salmon.
Solomon. I thought it was a hot sausage, and then I thought it was a brat and a dog.
No, it was a brat and a hot dog. I
Just
don't know
brat and
where-
dog.
Where did you get the hot sausage?
I think there was a hot sausage.
Okay.
Okay.
Maybe you just imagined a hot whatever. It doesn't matter. It's going to be a great night.
So tonight we're going to be at the Angels game. We're going to put down some icy cold Coors Lights. We're going to watch this baseball game. But I will just say this. While watching this baseball game tonight, I'm going to tell you in advance, just so everybody understands, I'm going to be watching the Chargers and the Chiefs tonight, presuming, by the way,
from Brazil,
that I'm capable of figuring out how to get the game on my phone.
Oh, so, okay, this game is on YouTube only.
But free YouTube.
But free, yeah. So it's not YouTube TV, which is
it's not part of Sunday
subscription.
Ticket.
It's just on YouTube because they're trying to,
And here in Los Angeles, the game will be on Channel 4 anyway because the NFL rules. You have to put a game on regular TV in a market.
Okay.
If it's a home market.
So on my phone, I don't have
Noted.
to stress right now that I won't be able to watch this game.
Well, until you'll be able to see the game. They'll be able to put the game up on TV if they want. Inside the Coors Light Chill Zone, but you can also pull up the Peacock app. Technically, you can watch it here in the market on the Peacock app through Channel 4, or just put up YouTube. If you just go to YouTube, there's going to be a big thing that says click on it. That's why they spent $1 billion for this game.
Okay, so tonight I'm definitely going to be watching
You don't
Chargers
need to
Chiefs.
stress. I don't know what's wrong.
Well, what I was worried about was, you remember earlier in the week, I was like, I don't even know how to get onto Peacock. I don't know if I've got Peacock.
But then you figured it out.
And then my son
not
told
on
me
Peacock. It's on YouTube.
I know, but you just said Peacock.
Peacock locally because of KNBC television.
That's confusing.
Oh, gosh,
now,
All right, so hold on.
His head's gonna explode.
So I got local NBC.
Yes.
I got Peacock.
No, local NBC is on Peacock.
And I got YouTube.
Wait,
the
is it
game's
though?
on you. Yeah, local NBC's on Peacock.
Channel 4, everybody.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't have cable though.
It's local. It's Channel 4.
You can watch it on the bunny ears if you know. Not Otis the bunny. That's a different thing.
Different bunny ears.
So if you're like somebody like Cappy, who let's say he was at home tonight and not in the Coors Light.
Well,
Chill
if he's
Zone.
at home, he's not in the Southern
Right.
California market.
So the
game's not over the air.
Right. So the only way he'd be able to watch it is on YouTube. And
On
you just
YouTube.
go to youtube.com and then you're saying it would be right there.
Or the YouTube app on his phone.
And Cappy, you mentioned the Rams game, and you'll be there, right, with Morales?
Right.
That's it.
Well, I hope he's not with me, actually. I need to be with Tommy at that day.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Well, Cappy, would you like to apologize for how much you made me talk about Matthew Stafford when I told you he's going to be fine, he's going to play in Week 1, and you made me talk about him for like 4 shows?
You got
Nice
us out of
job.
that YouTube
Nice job.
hell.
Nice job, Mike. I don't feel like I need to apologize. I feel like my
Because you
panic
wasted
was
a lot of time.
warranted.
You wasted a lot of my time. In the
Time you're never getting back. You're not getting that back,
It
pal.
was August. We had to fill time.
Well, I mean, listen, I still think this, though, Mike. As excited as I am for the kickoff of the season, and obviously, we all saw last night, and it started with controversy, and then it had the rain delay,
Yeah.
and you have the Super Bowl champions against a team that is just the most irrelevant team that there is. I mean, last night was awesome. Tonight should be really interesting. Chargers and Chiefs in Brazil. I'm excited to watch that game tonight.
Yeah.
But the Rams and the Texans this weekend, as much as you say, we wasted a lot of time focusing on Matthew Stafford's back, I'm going to tell you that I believe this. I believe that we will be talking about Matthew Stafford's back all season long.
No, I hear you. The first time he gets hit, right, and he goes down, and they bring up, the back. So it's not going away. I'll concede that.
Yeah. I mean, you don't all of a sudden go from, hey, he's got this issue and he's getting this epidural and he's trying to, eliminate the swelling
Right.
and trying to, fix the pain. You can mask all that stuff, but it's not fixed per se. It is just simply tolerable, but it's not fixed. You won't be able to fix this until the season is over and you actually have to go in and probably, more than likely, surgically repair this.
Well, and who knew that the back of Micah Parsons may actually prevent him from playing Week 1, whereas Matthew Stafford will be out there starting?
Well, I'll say this about Micah Parsons, and we had this conversation either earlier this week or last week. I don't trust guys who don't play at all. And when I say I don't mean games. I mean don't practice at all in the preseason. Now, I've been watching a lot of film here recently, and I say
Have you?
film.
You've been flipping it up on all 22?
That's right, brother. I've got my old 8mm film right here, and I'm putting it up on the wall, old school style. I'm watching film. I'm not watching video. But seriously, there's a lot of video, yes, on Peacock. There's a lot of video of Parsons in Green Bay gear and in practice. So there's an indication that he's likely to play. But I keep bringing these examples up of guys who sit out, contract disputes, they don't practice, they're not participating in any way. And then what happens? They finally get their money, they show up, they get hurt right away, and then they're worthless. And that's what worries me about Micah Parsons.
Oh, that's right. So they think he's going to play, but he might need an epidural or something, right? Is that the latest? That's what I read last night. But
perhaps he needs an epidural just to handle the pain.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, but they'll give him plenty of stuff for the pain during the game. He'll be fine.
No doubt.
He won't feel anything during the game.
So I am stoked, though, because I think that this Rams game, I feel like, just talking yesterday to Kevin Demoff, the Rams are now celebrating 10 years in L.A., and I know that a lot of people grew up in Los Angeles without having an NFL football team, so they became fans of other teams. But you got to give it to the Rams. Not only did they come back, and they were the first team here, they were the team that was granted Los Angeles. Not only did they build the greatest stadium on the planet, not only have they been to 2 Super Bowls, one of which they won in their home stadium, and now all these years later, with all of the community involvement and all of the success that they've had and the stars that they have on their team and the way they've added to this team this year, when you think about Poona Ford or you think about Devontae Adams, I really believe this is a Super Bowl year for the Rams. And I know now all of a sudden the popular pick is the Packers. Not for me. I said the Rams in the preseason. I'm sticking with the Rams. Chris, what's the day like on Sunday for everybody that's going to be tuning in and listening to everything that we got cooking on Sunday? What is the whole game plan?
Well, we will present to you an encore edition of Rams All Access at 10:30 a.m. on Sunday. Of course, that aired for its first time yesterday. Rams All Access with the great J.B. Long, DeMarco Farr, presented by our friends at Pechanga Resort
J.B.
Casino.
Long.
What?
I love J.B. Long.
Okay, when you have to say something, can you not step on a sponsor? Is that possible?
Well, you were yelling at Jorge earlier for
if you
stepping.
did that
so
to Billy Mack, what would Billy Mack do to you?
I didn't want Jorge. I didn't want Jorge to be the only one you yelled at for. So I came in to back him up.
Jack in the Box.
I can take it.
I know you can take it.
Yeah.
Take it, Trudell. Take it.
A hot Chicana from the barrio, keeping it real.
Yeah. So at 11:30 a.m., when Rams All Access encore presentation is done, the Toyota Rams countdown to kickoff begins live from Cosm, Los Angeles, where I'll be along with our own. Why the crickets? Why the crickets when we're talking about another partner where their whole purpose is to get the public to come out to Cosm and we play cricket sounds? That is brilliant.
Is that you, Trudell?
That is just brilliant.
So you guys gave access to Trudell. You gave him access
to
the
tonight.
freaking sound effects.
Bottom down.
And now he's playing crickets when we're talking about freaking Cosm over here.
Really
crickets.
Good.
We're talking about crickets.
Really good.
Crickets.
Come on, Trudell.
Really good.
It was me.
I mean, wow. Let's cut that up for the Mandy's.
Oh, God.
Wow,
all right,
really
so Cosm in the morning.
So the Toyota Rams countdown to kickoff with Travis Rogers, Sua Cravens from 11:30 until kickoff at 1:25 p.m. from SoFi. You'll hear the play-by-play on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app. And, of course, J.B. Long, Maurice Jones-Drew, and DeMarco Farr on the sideline. Then after the game, live from Hollywood Park Casino, the Rams postgame show with Travis, Sua Cravens, myself, and now apparently Scott Kaplan.
Well, not apparently.
At Hollywood Park Casino.
I don't know that I make the postgame show.
You just said you were going to – what?
You don't have a college drop-off that night?
Whoa. Your whole sell to me was that you were going to be at the postgame show. You said that 2 hours ago.
Yeah, but you know what happens is now that my best pal is on the Rams coaching staff.
He doesn't have time for you after the game.
Oh, no. You know what he does after the game? This has been his tradition for 25 years as an NFL assistant coach. When the game is over, he has a post-game tailgate party, and it's extravagant.
I don't think Coach McVay is going to be down with that.
Down with what?
A post-game tailgate. Doesn't he have work to do after the game?
No, when these guys get done with the game, they're all going to go home, and then they're all going to reconvene, and I'm sure they'll be watching film later at night, and they'll be doing their thing in the morning. But yeah, so I plan on doing the post-game.
I would tell him week one
tailgate.
I would tell him week one to not do that and maybe concentrate on coaching.
Yeah, I think
McVay's a little different breed than his past.
I think McVay is a different breed, and I'll tell you this: McVay's the different kind of breed that would be like, wow, way to bring this to the organization. That's a super cool thing to do. Yeah. I think it's fine.
That's great.
So then I'll come over to Hollywood Park Casino. What time is that?
Right after the game for 2 hours.
Till what time?
So if the game ends at 4:30, we'll be on there till 6:30.
Maybe I'll do a report from the parking lot.
No, we do not want you doing a report from the parking lot.
You're positive you don't have a college drop-off? that night.
No, a college drop-off happens
No, the way
on
his
Saturday.
brain works would make you think he's a college dropout.
No. I got a college drop-off on Saturday, Michael Trudell.
Hold on. For Chris's last joke, there's something I thought I heard in the background. Oh, they took away my power.
What were you going to play?
He was going to play the crickets.
Oh, that
play
hurts.
crickets.
Oh, that's
the crickets.
That's what you get for yelling crickets.
Oh, my
I
powers.
can have access, fool. I can shut you down.
My powers. First of all, I just backed you up, Jorge. When Chris was going after you, and your way is to cut off my power.
Yeah,
Cut you right off.
That's brutal. Cappy, you said the Rams are your
So
Super
are you
Bowl
taking
pick?
me back to East Central, or is Tommy taking me back to East Central?
I'll take you back. We'll go together.
Because I don't want any part of this tailgate thing.
You want no part of it, do you?
No.
Oh, of course. You can't be around that.
Well, it's annoying. Like, oh, our whole bit is not to go to work, but to drink. Okay, great.
Who's saying go to work to drink? What are you talking about?
Like, can't we just go to work?
Yeah, we can go to work.
Is that too hard? Oh, no, we got to stick a tailgate in there.
Yeah, you got to throw a little tailgate in there.
Oh, God.
Yeah, of course you do.
Yeah, great.
It's a big deal. It's game one. It's the way to kick off the season, buddy. Trudell, I like that Randy Moss jersey you're wearing.
Thanks. You didn't bring it up earlier in the show.
Well, I tried.
I noticed that the Vikings have the same Super Bowl odds as the Rams.
That is very weird to me.
That is actually very weird.
Very strange, given that you are playing a quarterback who, yes, he's not a rookie per se, but he is getting his first start because he was injured all year last year. I don't have anywhere near the confidence in the Vikings' Super Bowl chances as I do the Rams.
Well,
Super
the Rams
Bowl
did
chances.
kick our ass last year in the playoffs, so that wasn't fun. But did you see the odds? I think we're tied for 9th, which is a little bit because you were talking about the Rams like they're the Super Bowl favorite. They're just your Super Bowl favorite.
Yeah, the Rams are not the Super Bowl favorites.
No.
But the Rams are what I would call
tied for 9th.
Really? Give me the rundown.
Ravens and Eagles tied for the top. Then the Bills just behind them. So it's 700 for the Ravens and Eagles, and then Bills are 750. Then Chiefs, Lions, Packers. I don't know. The Bengals somehow in here, which that is odd to me. Wow. I would have had them way lower. Then the Niners, then the Vikings and Rams.
Well, the Niners thing, this is actually
the Niners, ridiculous. I don't get why they're in there either.
Well, and we had this conversation yesterday with Michelle Smallman. The Niners' schedule is considered to be one of the easier schedules of the year.
Okay.
And it's interesting because I think most people just make an assumption that Christian McCaffrey is going to be healthy this year when he wasn't healthy last year. And you can already see that Christian McCaffrey has shown up on the injury report this week.
Yeah, he was on my do not draft list in every fantasy league.
It's amazing how those soft tissue tears just keep happening. I wonder how that keeps happening.
Well, wow, it sounded like you guys were asking about the Vikings though, and I'll be very brief on this. But McCarthy, yes, question mark. The rest of the roster, super talented, like almost as talented as
Debo a lot.
What's that?
You don't think they're going to miss Debo a lot?
Who's going to miss Debo?
The Niners.
Yeah, but he's.
I was talking about the Vikings.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Niners.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Like
I thought he was talking about the Niners.
No,
hey, Roberto Clemente doesn't play for the Vikings. Just so you know.
Died in 1972.
Yeah, but
guess what? I thought he died in 1979. I knew he was dead.
Well, at least you knew he was dead.
Yeah. Well,
this isn't like when Mora called him
Aaron Hank.
Like I knew that Roberto Clemente died in a plane crash. I didn't realize it was 1972.
Oh, Aaron Hank was great.
I don't know. Yeah, look, I have a little. I'm trying to support you here, Chris, because we'll be on the Laker bus, and I'll hear if I don't know everything that happened in a given decade, then everybody likes to gang up. And now I felt myself doing that when Parker apparently didn't know about the Zapruder film, and then I started to check myself and not be a know-it-all in that context. So it's tough. I don't know what side of the street to be on here.
And here's the thing: Parker wants to do this for a living. That's the thing that I try to tell these young people as somebody who could be the leader of the youth of America, a role model. I try to tell them.
You meet with the interns,
but everybody,
yeah.
Be ready.
Yeah.
Be ready when we come to you, and not do the whoa, you're coming to me, ha 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 ha. Yeah, that didn't work.
No.
So be ready.
Be ready. Stay ready.
Guys, I was talking about Heinz in the chat. I'm sorry.
Do we have to take any commercial breaks?
We're
going to
take one here in a second.
We are. Okay.
Why do you have to do? Do you have to go to the bathroom?
We got Chorro already.
No. The athletic greens of the coffee could be acting up. Right.
Well, you can go.
You got the BGs? You got the BGs?
Trudell can do the show with 9 of us. It's fine.
Yeah. No, it really was more about were we doing What the Funch, which I think we are.
Are we doing What the Funch? Does he have something today?
Is he ready?
Right. Is he ready or is he going to Parker us?
That's going to be great. We're just going to call it doing a Parker.
Can I come to Parker's defense briefly?
Go ahead.
I felt that it was very unclear if we were, because you were kind of directing the show in the way that you do, Chris. It was very unclear that Parker was being asked to actually speak back. We were more talking about him.
So
than going
at
to
that
ask
moment, I didn't necessarily know what we were doing. So
that's what I'm saying.
So
that's not on Parker.
So hold on for a second. I'm fine with not knowing what's always going on. So I'm fine with okay, we're potting up Parker. It's going to make me more annoyed when it really doesn't work that it wasn't my idea.
Fair.
Right. I'll give more liberties to my ideas.
I agree that
was your idea.
If they're not my ideas, then I'm gonna pull the plug.
It was.
If they're not your
we were
ideas,
all
they're not
bouncing
good
around
ideas,
that
No,
segment.
if they're not my ideas, I'm fine to say they were good ideas. When they're also not good,
No.
also not my ideas, and then they turn out to be bad, I'm gonna pull the plug.
I thought you were right to pull the plug on where that segment was going. I just don't think it was Parker's fault.
After the fourth time he said, "Hey guys, what?" I thought that was time to pull the plug.
I thought he was being set up to fail there because it wasn't clear. Anyway, just wanted to stick up for Parker for a second.
Very
but
nice
the
of
segment itself wasn't working. I agree.
Very nice of you, Michael.
It's Manners Day, so that was well done.
Very, very
Good job.
nice.
Speaking of things that don't always work, are we doing what the funch here, or are we gonna take a break first?
Where's Funch?
We were going to take a
Let's
break.
go because he got the
however,
BGs, the bubble gut.
Who's got that?
Funch?
Cappy.
Oh, Cappy's good.
I'm good.
Cappy's
But
got
I-
a scrape.
Funch might
No,
too. Otherwise,
no
I'll call him
scrape.
now.
No
Okay.
scrape. The only thing is that also, Chris, we've been welcoming a lot of our partners onto the show as the week has gone on. Don't forget, we're also going to spend a couple of minutes with Damon Wines from Seller's Advantage.
Is he coming in studio?
No, he's just going to be on the phone.
Oh, that's good. Okay.
So let's get. Why don't we call Damon now since we told him 9:30?
Yes,
That would
we'll
be
do that,
wonderful.
and then we could do Funch after if we have time.
Oh, I would love that. As a matter of fact, could I turn Damon into our dealer's choice real deal? Could I do that? Do I have that liberty?
That's going to turn us a little later, unless you want to just do it now.
Yeah.
Took away my liberties of playing sounds earlier.
They did.
So now they're
They
trying
took
to take
the
stuff away
crickets
from
right
you.
away
All
from
right, here's
you,
what
man.
we're going to do. We're going to take a quick timeout. 9:34. Good morning, and we'll take a quick timeout. Like Sedano likes to say on play-by-play, let's step aside. And when we come back, Damon from Seller's Advantage is going to join us as we wrap this thing up. The YouTube-only hour on ESPN LA.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show. We'd like to thank our founding partner,
Avner Gatt, your trusted Los Angeles public adjuster. Call Avner directly at 818-917-5256 for help with your insurance claim.
This is the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
Nobody's got better moves than the DeMarco and Travis afternoon show.
Everybody can dance. You got to dance like nobody's watching. You got to love like you've never been hurt. You got to dance like nobody's watching.
I will dance at a wedding and have a great time.
The laughs, the sports, and yes, the best dance steps at 710.
I got the same 6 moves.
I'm so self-conscious when I'm doing it.
Oh, really?
But for whatever reason.
You look like you're a good dancer.
I'm not, but at a wedding, I don't care.
Yeah.
I've had a martini
That's
and
fine.
4 beers, and let's go do it.
It's DeMarco Farr and Travis Rogers for your afternoon drive.
Got a little two-step to you?
No, I got a little of this.
It's fun.
About
There
it.
you go.
Yeah, about
There you
it.
go. Follow DeAndre.
Caucasian two-step. That's what I call
There
it.
you go.
The what?
The Caucasian two-step.
I'm going to
There
patent
you
that.
go.
Weekdays 3 to 6 p.m. on 710 ESPN, the ESPN LA app, and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
Hey guys, Cappy here. When disaster strikes, you need an ally who truly understands your needs. Avner Gatt is here to help you navigate the complexities of insurance claims. Are you feeling abandoned because your home is unlivable and your insurance company isn't cooperating? Or perhaps you're being pressured to use a contractor with poor reviews. You've been loyal to your insurance company for over 20 years, yet now they treat you like an outsider. Avner Gatt knows how to turn the tables. We protect homeowners from the games and fine print that insurance companies are known for, and we cover all of Southern California, ensuring your voice is heard and your home is restored. Visit AvnerGatt.com or call 818-917-5256. Avner and his family personally take your calls with 5-star ratings from Yelp, Google, and the Better Business Bureau. Don't let your insurance company dictate your future. Avner Gatt is here to help. Visit AvnerGatt.com or call 818-917-5256. Avner Gatt, your claim, our game.
The 12th annual SoCal Hyundai ESPN LA Golf Classic.
Presented by Coors Light and Vista Paint.
Happening Friday, September 12th at Black Gold Golf Club in Yorba Linda. With special thanks this year to
Sunday Swagger. Come for the prints, stay for the feel. Sunday Swagger delivers buttery soft, breathable polos and button-ups with 4-way stretch. Built to move from the first tee to last call. Find yours at sundayswagger.com.
9:37. Good morning. The Sedano and Kap Morning Show on ESPN LA. Mike Trudell in for Shitano today.
Doing a hell of a job, by the way.
Oh,
too.
he's trying. He's doing his best.
He's doing a hell of a job.
Listen, kids got stuff, you know?
Yes,
On
he
this day in
does.
2002, the number one R&B song, Nelly, featuring Kelly Rowland, Dilemma.
I mean, Mike, this is where a booty drop really comes in handy.
Oh, yeah. You want to do a booty drop real quick before we talk to Damon from Seller's Advantage?
I was just thinking that Air Force Ones is probably my favorite Nelly song, but this is a good one. In terms of the booty drop.
Are you saying no booty drop?
I mean, I've done a booty drop that was so perfectly executed and unexpected that I think it's going to be hard to match. Because you were not expecting me to do a full booty drop, were you, Cappy, when you asked for it?
I wasn't, but it was good.
Yeah, and so like now, what I would like to do, I would like to do it unprompted so that it has more effect. Because when you ask for it, you know what I'm saying?
I understand.
Yeah, it's not as organic.
You know a man who, I don't know if he would do a booty drop, but he's a good-looking man.
Yes,
the great
he is.
Damon Wines, the CEO of Seller's Advantage, one of our fine partners here at ESPN LA, the Sedano and Kap Show.
I would never play crickets over this man.
Damon is on the line, Cappy.
Hey, Damon, how are you, man?
I'm doing good. Thanks for the introduction. I've always been told I have a face for radio, so, thanks for talking me up.
I don't know. Chris and I find you to be a handsome man.
That's flattering.
As a matter of fact, Chris, you'll love this. Yesterday, Damon and I are chatting, and Damon's like, bro, you got to come over and visit my crib over in Arizona.
The Scottsdale Palace.
Yeah, and you got to come do some lake surfing with me. And he sent me this video of him lake surfing, and I'm like, bro, you are looking lean, mean, and ripped. And so
Okay, hold on. Can you define lake surfing more? Because I grew up, wakeboarding and tubing. Are we talking about surfboard out there? What are we doing?
Yeah, Damon, explain that sport.
Yeah. So boats have changed a little bit. They take on more water, so they sit lower in the water.
Yeah.
And now they're actually making a massive surf wave. So instead of wakeboarding, which is you get older, it beats the living tar out of you.
Yes.
You surf at like 10 to 11 miles an hour behind this massive wave behind the boat, so us old timers can have a great time.
Yeah.
Out on the lake.
Damon, how long is a surfboard for a wake? Is it like 5 feet? Is it 7 feet? I mean, you're not longboarding at 12 feet. What is the actual hardware?
Well, for beginners, it's like a 5-foot board, and then they have really short stuff for these kids that can do all the tricks and everything. But, for me, I ride like a 4-foot board, and it gives you plenty of push, and you just stay in that wave and have a great time.
How do you get up? Because it's unlike where you've got a rope for like, water skiing or wakeboarding. I didn't notice that you were holding any kind of a rope. How do you get up?
Yep, so there is a rope when you get up. So when you first start, you're holding the rope. Once the boat gets going, the wave forms, and then you just drop the rope or throw the rope back to the boat, and then you literally just sit there riding in the wave. It's a blast.
Yeah, but how do you get up? I mean, are you on your belly and then you stand up once the wave comes?
He just explained it very clearly
No,
to
he
you.
did not. He did
Yes,
not
he
at
did.
all. No, he did not.
Yes, he did.
Well,
my question is,
so have
okay,
you
let
ever
me
been wakeboarding
rephrase
or
the question
skiing or
then,
anything?
Damon. Wait, Damon, hold on.
Yeah.
When you're in the water for water skiing, Michael, what are you so annoyed about?
I thought he explained it very clearly.
I don't think he did at all because I have
I
no
thought he did
idea
a
how
great
you
job.
get up. Are you on your belly when it starts? Are you sitting on the board on your butt? I mean, I have no idea.
Okay, so you're floating in the water with a life vest. Your heels are sitting on the surfboard.
Okay.
Once the
Pulling a
boat
rope.
starts moving, you push your heels down a little bit, and then you just rock up or stand up on the board.
See, he didn't say that.
Just like wakeboarding.
Like how you would get
but
up on
you're not
anything,
strapped to
like
the
a
board.
water skiing, wakeboarding, anything. You still have to have the rope, and then the boat goes right, and it gets you on your feet with the momentum.
Mike, I mean, gosh, you get so annoyed.
I'm sorry.
Hey.
I'm sorry. Well, I was just,
Goodness gracious! Like, what are we all? We're all experts in
no, just
surfing on the lake.
I feel that if you were listening, right?
I was
'cause
listening
you weren't- I don't
intently.
think you were listening.
I feel like I was.
Okay, all right. I stand corrected.
No, you don't have to stand corrected. You feel one way, I feel another way. It's okay.
Yeah, there's
Gosh,
the best
you get
way
so
to go
annoyed.
over it, and it's you get out here and I get you behind the boat. So come on.
Well, you hear that, Mike? We have been invited to go over there.
You're all invited.
And get on this boat.
Whenever the Lakers play the Suns, Cappy, you can stay in my hotel room just like you're going to do in New Orleans.
Hey,
then
very
we'll go on
sweet,
the lake.
Very sweet offer. Mike, can you slalom ski?
I was never as much into the water skiing. I preferred the wakeboarding.
Oh, really? See, I like to slalom water ski.
I hear that, yeah.
And I feel like as I'm getting older, like it's hard to get up. You know? I mean, it's one thing if you get up on 2 skis and then you drop a ski, but then it's a pain in the ass. You got to go pick up the other ski. But I'd like to try this. I'd like to try the surfing thing.
Crashing when you're going 20 to 25 miles an hour, it hurts. You're going 10 or 11 miles an hour, it doesn't hurt anymore for us old timers.
Yeah.
It's easy on the body.
Well, Damon, the reason we wanted to just call you this morning, I'll make it quick here, is, we as you obviously can tell right now, we've moved to mornings. And when you and I were talking about this yesterday, I was really appreciative of you and all the congratulations. It's nice to hear that you guys have been great partners to us, and we've been sending people your way for quite some time, trying to help everybody understand that Seller's Advantage does make selling a house so much easier. So we send a lot of traffic your way at 888-390 as is for that no obligation offer. But you seem to think our move to the mornings is a really big deal.
I mean, mornings are amazing. I love the morning shows. I'm a morning guy, so when I wake up, I turn on especially as I'm driving, I turn on the radio, and congratulations. I think it's a big move. It proves you guys are really making some waves in your demographic and to be trusted in the morning slot. All the congratulations to you guys.
You hear what he did there, Mike? You hear how he brought back waves? We're making waves now.
I did hear that, and I think
I'm trying to give you. I'm trying to incept you to getting out here.
I didn't know if you were listening intently, Michael.
Well, I was on that. I think Damon knows what he was doing there. Yeah, he's a smooth guy. Yeah, he knows what he's doing.
Hey, Damon, it's great to talk to you, man. We appreciate the congratulations. We love the partnership with Seller's Advantage, and we look forward to helping people all over Southern California sell their homes through Seller's Advantage. Appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, we really appreciate the partnership as well. Thank you so much for all you do, and this will keep going for a long time.
Thank you, Damon. Take care, brother.
Thanks, Sam.
You too.
I had a great lunch with Damon and Sam Boyd, our MC, and Tommy Lamb. We were at Javier's, the new Javier's in downtown L.A.
Yeah.
Both Damon and I ordered the shrimp enchiladas, and that was the first, we ordered the same thing moment, the first, moment. And then I'm just staring at him because he's a handsome man. I'm staring at him while eating my shrimp enchiladas. That's not weird, though.
It's not weird.
It's fine.
It's not weird.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's all right.
Yeah, you know that I'll only eat shrimp if paid to do so.
Well, we've heard this.
But I would like to go to Javier's and
the new Javier's?
I haven't been to Javier's in a while. Love Javier's.
Haven't been to the new one in downtown L.A., but it's literally right around the corner from the radio station.
Literally. By the way, I'm taking off my eyeglasses now and switching to blenders. Now that kind of we're done for the day, we did day. We got What the Funch coming up in a second, but we could have fun now. I could put on these the gold primes.
Let's check it out.
From Blenders. Look at that.
Ooh.
Cappy got these for me. I still had to pay for them, but I got I want to make it clear. I don't want people to think that I'm just getting freebies. I paid for them.
Well, those Gold Coach primes that you're wearing right there, those, I don't even know that they're actually released to the public yet. But when I went to the store to pick them up, they're like, oh, yeah, these are coming out later. I'm like, really? You guys don't have them yet? Because you have them out here on display. And they're like, you know what? We may have a pair or two in the back. Let me see what we can do. And they went back there and they grabbed them. I said, oh, my boy Morales is going to love these.
Oh, they're great.
Let me take a look at them. Here,
the
let me put
only
them on
issue
screen.
with them is they're so, perfect for if the sun was shining in my face. But in the studio, I can't see the monitors, really. So I can see that there is a monitor, but I can't really see what's on the screen. So that could be problematic. But we got 15 minutes. We got What the Funch. And then we're going to wrap this thing up. We're good.
Yeah, those look good. Michael, did you hear that Chrissy and I, and don't forget Jorge, we got for Sedano, we got him some new blenders, some Coach Primes.
Yeah, I sent $10.
So that he can win, so he can be on the field before the game, before this Florida State East Texas A&M game that he's calling this weekend, at Coach Prime's alma mater, and he could rock his brand new Coach Primes. And Bergie got some too.
Yep, I wear them in the car every day.
Yeah? What does Mean Jean think? Does she like them?
She likes them. Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
And by the way, here's the thing. Cappy's no joke about his money. He sent me a Venmo request. How often do you Venmo request people now? Like sending me a bill that I had to pay on Venmo.
The only time I Venmo request is if people are delinquent in paying for, I'm a fantasy football commissioner, right, for a couple leagues, and if people aren't, that's the only time you have to kind of send the request and then send it again. But in terms of a friend, I wouldn't send it to a friend. I would text them, I think, because the request, I don't know. What's more annoying to get? Like, is it more annoying to get a text from your buddy being like, "Hey, pay me," or a Venmo
we were
request?
sitting at the same table. We were having dinner, and as we were talking about it, he sends me a Venmo request.
Okay, I just want to say one thing. Like Steve Ballmer said, you know how some things are provably wrong? I can actually prove that this is a lie.
I'm intrigued.
Yeah, I didn't send him a Venmo request. He
Why would
sent
he say
me a
that you did?
Venmo.
No. But
Why do you
sent
think?
a request?
I did not
just
send a
replied.
request. No. As a matter of fact, you ready for this? He said this to me. He goes, "Put your phone up to my phone so I can use the QR code."
And then
you
that
dumbass.
didn't work. So then you requested.
Absolutely not.
By the way,
absolutely not.
Here's one conversation we did have at the table.
Yeah.
The Venmo feed, so you can see everybody else what they're doing.
Right.
Why doesn't everybody just go private? Why
Right,
do I
I
need to
always
know
am
that
private.
Always private.
Why do
Every
I need to
single
know
time.
that you pay a friend of mine that I haven't talked to in a year? Why do I need to know that you paid $10 to the nanny?
It's a very odd function.
It is.
But you don't know how much. You just see what they gave.
Oh, yeah, you're
Don't
right.
You
matter.
don't see the number. Yeah.
Right.
Don't
But
matter.
I
I
don't
don't want my
consider-
know what I'm paying.
Right. I don't consider Venmo to be a social
A hot
platform.
Chicana from the agreed. barrio keeping it real. Yeah, I agree, Cappy. I'm not, but I'll say this: I do not ever look at that part of the Venmo thing because it's just Cappy paid Sedano for lunch or whatever.
Well, that
like,
wouldn't
great.
happen.
Are you guys? What's going to happen if Sedano crushes all of you with football picks this weekend? Are you going to be miserable because he's going to rub it in all your faces?
Well, him and I have similar picks, other than the one. The 5 was I took Eagles, he took Cowboys. Otherwise, him and I are the same.
Okay, so
really?
he already won then for the weekend, essentially.
No,
No.
everyone was in. Cappy
No,
and
I'm
I
saying
have the
against you.
exact.
No, if he loses the
No,
rest
he
of the
lose- yeah.
weekend, then he's not
Only
going to
got
be.
5 points.
You get what I'm saying?
No, but you
can
okay.
see the graphic
But
at
he's
ESPN Los Angeles.
He's +1 on you, and you have all the same other picks, so you can't
No,
catch
plus
that's not how
5
it
on me.
works.
Oh, my bad. Okay, I haven't seen the
Enough,
graphic.
enough of you. Let's go to Funch. Hopefully, he'll annoy me less than you are annoying me.
I wish I had my.
Time for what the
You wish
Funch.
you had your crickets, didn't you?
No. 9:48. Good morning.
They took them from you.
Another one.
Now, what the Funch? He had a tough first day. Then yesterday, the start wasn't great, but he saved it to the end, so we gave him another day. Time for what the Funch. Good morning, Funchy.
What's up, Morales? What's going on, guys?
What's going on, Slay?
Yo, Funchy lover. What's up, lover?
What are you doing there?
Lover, you coming?
This cat.
Lover, you coming to the Angels game tonight to hang out with us in the Coors Light Chill Zone?
I can't, man. I got to do DeMarco Trav.
Oh, right.
Remember, last time we were doing the show live. There's no
Right.
live show.
Right.
No, there's no live show.
All right, let's get to it. What the Funch?
I'm pissed off already, guys. Really pissed off.
Why?
So I had some guys coming today to give me a new garage door, and they didn't show up.
Could have called me, fool, for $200. I
Oh,
could have installed it.
My
mean
God,
they
man.
didn't show up?
Seriously, man. Like, no, we made this appointment like a week ago, and they're supposed to show up at 8 o'clock this morning. They didn't show up.
Did you make the appointment through like a service for the garage door, like a garage door company, or like through what's that,
it
or
was
like TaskRabbit?
It was like something like Costco. We did do Costco.
Oh, okay.
Basically.
Wait. You did this through Costco and they didn't show up?
That's odd.
Well, can I give you another thing?
Sure.
Yeah. I bought a dishwasher from Costco a month ago, and the guy was supposed to show up and install it, and he didn't show up that day too.
Oh
Well,
my
that
God.
might have
Called
been
me
the-
for $200. I could have done it too.
You should have learned a lesson the first time, Funch.
That must have been the last time I was
Costco
on, because the last one the Funch that I was on, someone didn't show up to your house.
Right.
So why can't you get anyone to show up to your house, bro?
That was a plumber.
That was a plumber. So
This
this
is
is
free
three
time.
people now.
People
called
don't
me?
show up to my house. Yes.
Where do you
Dude,
live,
I'm
Bunch?
really pissed off.
Was it
I live in
Montclair?
Monrovia.
Oh, Monrovia.
Monrovia.
At this point,
Yeah.
I'm wondering if there's something that you're doing, because it seems like too
I'm
coincidental.
not doing anything, man. I don't
Well, wait a
live
second.
in like an Addams Family house or something where it's like scary to look at or something that people
Hey, have
don't
you-
want to come in.
Hey, Funch, have you checked the address that you told them to show up at?
Yes,
Maybe you're giving them the
man.
wrong
We talked-
address, dude.
Oh, Cappy,
We
that's a
talked
great
to the
call.
People that we called them too just before I got on the phone with you guys, and they were like, "Well, the guy's kind of backed up. He can't come until like 1 o'clock." And I'm like, "I'm at work already, and my wife's going to be at work too, so we can't accommodate this guy."
The cats can't let him in.
No.
Hey, leave the
They
kid
don't
on the
have any
mat. I'll
thumbs.
show up.
They don't have any thumbs. They can't open the door.
Well, what I'm concerned for, Funchy, is that this is a pattern, and I worry that the next thing you try to get fixed,
right?
Somebody's not going to show up
Right,
either.
'cause you're 0 for 3.
And what the funch is just
It
going to
a
be.
pattern,
This is
man.
all that
If-
happens
if
in what
it
the funch
happens
now.
2 times- Yeah, if it happens 3 times, it's a pattern, right?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, it's not good, Funch. I don't understand what's going on here. But I will say this. I'm a little surprised. I think Costco does such a great job. But I ordered a TV from Costco, and I ordered it to a particular address because, as Chrissy has pointed out, I've got to move kids into college this weekend.
Oh.
And so and by the way, I got to move kids into college this weekend, 9:52.
Nobody cares about your kids having to go to college and you having to move them in. They're adults. They can't move in themselves.
Well, does everybody care about you almost dying?
Yes.
Like 6 months later?
That
8
would've-
months later?
You should care because you wouldn't have got a new contract if I died.
Well,
Wait,
you
wait,
would
I
have
would've- I
died.
thought I
You
got
would
the
have
new
died if
contract
you hadn't
before
told
you
you were
died.
fat.
What? I'm
You would
sorry.
have died if you had told you that you were fat.
Tell
at the
him, Mike.
restaurant.
Tell him,
I
Mike.
think I would have noticed something on my own, but sure, we can give him credit for that.
Thank you. I'll take it. But I recently had to call Costco to say, hey, can you change the address? This went on for hours that this person could not figure this out.
Oh,
in
no.
the end, they went like this. Oh, yeah, okay, good. We're good. We finally get it. Okay, we're going to change the address. What did they deliver it to? The original address. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with
And
Costco.
How's the TV
And
itself,
and
though?
Costco,
Good
they
TV.
hypnotize you with those hot dogs and those chicken bakes too, man.
I'm going to get hypnotized with a hot dog tonight.
Yes, you are.
Punchy, I like the I'll get the smoothie, and then Riggs and I can share it because a lot of times Riggs is my Costco buddy.
No sugar in that too. It's a good smoothie.
And then it's not bad.
It's
Yeah.
a good smoothie.
And then I'll get the
You
one
had the cookie?
slice of pepperoni.
Oh, those
You
slices of
ever, you ever
pepperoni.
had the cookie yet?
Costco pizza.
I
Best,
actually
the
I
best
actually
pizza.
haven't gotten the
It's a good
cookie.
pizza.
Really?
I love Costco
It's a good
pizza.
pizza.
You'll love
Chicken
the
bake
cookie.
is good.
You'll love the cookie.
Okay,
Funch
all right.
brought us
I'll
in
take you up on
cookies
that.
and a chicken bake, and they're both delicious.
Oh, I haven't had the chicken bake either. Okay.
Chicken bake.
Never
really
had a
good.
chicken bake?
Everything in there is good.
Yeah.
I just
it's
for me-
so
for me,
And
bad.
it's so
Everything.
cheap and it's great.
Everything.
It's hard, even though I don't like
Everything.
cheese, as you guys know. It's hard to not. If there's pepperoni pizzas available, it's hard for me to order something else. You know, so I'm usually that's the number one.
I do
I'm
miss the
getting from the
Supreme.
mongrels in the YouTube chat that the Costco Glizzy is also next level. True? False?
Yeah. Well, here's the thing.
Could you guys share one?
They got away from Hebrew National a few years ago. Their contract with Hebrew National for the Costco hot food is gone. So now it's the Costco dog, which is still not a bad dog. It's a pretty good dog. It's all beef,
It's all right.
but it's not as good as Hebrew National.
Okay.
I'm glad to hear that.
Shalom.
Well,
Well,
Funchy,
before-
I'm
back
sorry
in
you're
the day, you
upset,
had a-
Funchy.
Shalom
had
to
a
you.
choice. I know, guys.
All right.
All right, Funch.
All right,
Well,
Funch, you got any big plans for the football weekend?
Probably just sit on my couch and watch some football and fall asleep a
Okay.
couple times. And that's
Are you
it.
actually going to watch the games, or is this going to be like your bit where you don't watch the most important games because you're like going to restaurants or going to a movie?
Right, like you're going to the
Probably
the cat litter.
Whatever the wife says, Morales.
Okay.
Wait, Funchy, are you about to go back to sleep?
No, actually, I'm going to go eat and maybe I'll take a nap. I don't know.
All right,
I
I'm,
don't think I have no
I'm
time.
debating. I haven't woken up at 5:30 in a long time. I'm debating if I'll be able to take a nap for the first time in like 10 years today.
Go
I don't
clean
know.
that litter box,
probably
Funch.
Yeah, play in the litter box, Funch. All right, Funch, have a good
guys.
day, brother. Bye.
Bye, guys. Thanks.
Not a bad what the Funch.
Not bad.
I think
not
he
bad.
survives to Monday now.
Well, he's dealing with an issue that a lot of us are dealing with. Like, why is it when you're on the phone with a customer service person, you can hear their children in the background, or you can hear their family, like or their TV in the background? Like, what is going on with all of
They're
these
at
like
home.
Well,
customer
Kepi,
service people? Yeah,
Kepi, you're very forgiving of people putting hair or bugs in your food, but you're not very forgiving of people having kids in the background on the phone.
unintentional hair in food, Michael. Unintentional, not intentional. Put the hair or bug in food.
Well, but so would you like? Well, let's say that it's a customer service person and they don't have a lot of money and they don't have a room that's noise proofed and they have kids. Like, what do you want them to do?
I want him to go to an office.
Well,
That's what I
that's what
want
I'm
them
saying.
to
But
do.
they don't. What if they can't pay? What if they can't afford to be in an office?
No, I want them to have a job that they have to go to the office so that they are in a phone bank room thing rather than their home.
Okay, all right. I'm just gauging the things that bother you and the things that don't. I'm just learning about
9:55. Good morning, by the way. We had Damon from Seller's Advantage on.
Hey.
But Dealer's Choice, the real deal, brought to you by Seller's Advantage. Want to sell your house before you call an agent? Call Seller's Advantage. They'll buy it as is with a competitive cash offer. No repairs needed. They make selling easy. Call 888-390-AS-IS for a no-obligation offer or visit sellersadvantage.com. DRE 0196-1658. You got anything for the real deal, Dealer's Choice, Captain?
So here goes. Guys, this is the last weekend of the race season at Del Mar. Now, some of you guys have said to me, hey, I've made money on your horses this summer. What do you got? So here goes, everybody. Here's the lineup for Saturday. We are in the 10th race, the Great Friend Stables, with a horse called Cat Man Sue. Do you like that name?
Did he spit?
No, he did not spit.
Catman Sue. I like that.
Catman
Shouts
Sue.
out.
Yeah. Catman Sue on Saturday in the 10th race at Del Mar. And then on Sunday, we're in big. We're in deep. All these multi-million-dollar Bob Baffert horses. We have a horse called Civil Liberty in the Del Mar Futurity. And when you win the Del Mar Futurity, not only are you qualified for the Breeders' Cup, but you are automatically anointed the favorite for the Kentucky Derby in May of 2026. So cross your fingers, put a little wager on your boy's pony this weekend. Civil Liberty on Sunday in the Del Mar Futurity. And that right there is my seller's advantage. Dealer's Choice Real Deal.
A hot Chicana from the barrio, keeping it real.
Mike, you have made more promos today than you could have ever done intentionally.
Well, you're going to have to use them because I probably won't be back for a long time.
Really?
Why not?
I just
Why?
said.
Because they took away the crickets?
Well, I didn't like the. I didn't appreciate the cricket control and the drop control going away.
Plus, you got mad at me also about the whole wakeboarding thing.
So here's the thing that went farther than it wanted to. I was just trying to show respect to Damon, right? Who joined us and is a great new sponsor.
No, not new. He's not a new sponsor. He's been a partner for a while.
Okay, so Damon, who's been a great partner for a long time.
Yeah.
I just wanted to show him the respect of saying, hey, Damon, when you talk, we listen. And I thought he did explain very succinctly, and it's a simple concept. And so that I was just kind of getting mad at you for not but I don't know. Maybe that's my issue. Maybe that's why I won't be back. It's just too early.
No, you're back. Let me tell you something.
Are you mad because he didn't spit on you?
Did he spit on him?
Tarico just
you are coming back, Mike Trudeau. I will not take no for an answer. We love you.
Once the black hand gets the setup where I can just do it from my house, that he was talking about and yelling
it's not happening.
You have kids.
Well,
you have kids. We'll hear them in the background.
That is
You're gonna be like
true.
the customer service lady
Riggs,
at Costco.
Well, Riggs will definitely be heavily featured, and that will apparently that will bother Cappy. But if one of Riggs's long hairs got into, which he thought he was a girl because the long hair, if one of his long hairs got into his food, he wouldn't mind. He would just eat it and pull the hair out.
All right. Everybody have a great football weekend. We'll be back Monday at 7 a.m.
See you tonight at Angel Stadium.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show will be all over Rams, USC, Georgia Southern, and the entire football weekend. And maybe there'll be a new development, a new wrinkle to the Pablo Torre saga. We'll do that. Monday, 7 a.m. Have a great weekend, everybody.